the scramble during the timer is so funny. Grab the coffee. Grab a beverage.
I want
grab
this.
a footstool.
I need that. Oh my God.
You'd think we'd get it ready before we start the timer, but we like to live dangerously.
No, really. We were just been sitting here the whole time going, when can we start?
Yeah.
We're like, oh, it's a couple minutes to start. Let's do this.
Hello. Hi.
It's like that thing. You know what it is? It's like when you're ready to leave the house, what happens? There's an immediate last second rush to get everything done. Oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, I forgot to do that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I need to pee or I need a beverage or whatever. Like
well,
last
it's not
second.
even that. It's like if the dog's been fed, has this been done? Is the iron turned off?
It's
is the
true.
dryer still running? Oh shoot, I forgot to put that away. Oh, I better get that back out.
God, all the things.
Here, I need.
Hello, welcome to our first
No,
Sunday
don't take it
Shenanigans.
away. Just hold it. I'm trying to get my bum in place.
Okay, well, you get your bum in place. I'm greeting the people. Hi, people.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Hi, everybody. Yay! Today's the last day of my Christmas holidays, and during the holidays, I have COVID. I'm so sad.
Oh yeah, John's got something. He's just getting better too. He's like,
it's true.
He apologized for being too sick to message us.
This cracks me up. Sunny's like, loving the hair. I literally went to the bathroom and went, quick.
I could be talking about mine.
That's true. I didn't even.
It could be all about me.
It could be you.
Taking all the credit.
I did
My
take
God.
all the credit. I assumed my floof was what was being commented on.
Peggy, please keep all bums inside the ride. Yeah, there's a thing.
I mean, hello.
It's a big bum. There's a lot to get in the ride.
I feel like this is a good time of day for a lot of you because this is the time we came on for the declutter.
Oh my God, Bruno, what the hell is wrong? He is looking at me like
Bruno is like hunting Peggy practically. He's like, can I?
I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm gonna keep hitting. Come here. Yeah, he's
been outside like very recently. So
I
whatever
was
his
just
issue
adjusting myself. So he's like, "Are you done? Are you done?" There's
Are you
Bruno.
settled?
Bruno says hi. This is our second live in like 2 weeks.
We were live.
The hell are we gonna talk
We were live last week.
We're giving away shit
Oh,
this week.
did we tell you? You guys are entertaining us as we're here. Like we did not come prepared for the topic.
No, there's no topic. There's no topic. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about, this is the time to say, can we talk about this?
Yeah. Ask us your questions. Bring up your topics. Literally, it doesn't matter. Oh wait, where did it go?
I just came online and the first thing I hear is Peggy, keep all bums inside the ride.
Right? Hi, Sophie. Good to have you here.
Cool, Kristen. I can't wait to put it in the package and send it to you.
Oh yeah, we got shipping to do.
We got shipping to do later.
Oh,
It's only 2 p.m. here. We've got plenty of time.
Show us fabric. How about a
I'll be
specific?
showing you that in a little bit.
That's the back. Wait till you see the front.
Ooh, vague booking.
I'm ready to give away stuff because that's fun.
I started giving away stuff. Cookies
yeah, I
and
know,
no cookies.
but
We
I
had
talked
cookies
over you.
though.
There, we have cookies.
So we had cookies.
We
recently.
had cookies. Peggy
Recently.
gets a dozen cookies. Here's how this goes. She gets a dozen peanut butter cookies, right? By the time I remember the containers in there, a couple of hours after we arrive home, there are 2 cookies left. So there were 3 cookies left. So I took 2 of them.
Cookies.
I took 2 of them. I should have taken all 3 of them.
Took 2 of my cookies.
Of the dozen. Hello? Anyways.
It's okay.
Oh my God. Show us all the Dexley's has
the quilting project.
I filmed the video for next week for that.
The quilting project is coming along beautifully. We really haven't worked on it as much as we wanted to.
By which she means we have not worked on it since the last time we talked about it.
No, because we
we've
talked
been a little
about
preoccupied.
it. We talked about it and I spent the rest of the evening on it.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. And then not since then.
So,
it's behind here. I've got 2 more piles. Are you going to show them what we've done so far?
Yeah, I'll show you where we're at.
She turned my pretty pillow. Look at this. I have this really cute pillow. She turned it so that only this side was next to her. Is that subconscious unicorn avoidance? I think so. I'm going to fix it. This is a big quilt that we're working on. Oh my God. Wait till you see.
I said, do you want a lap blanket? She said, sure, as long as it's king size. So this.
Wait, that is not what happened. So this is the top center panel.
That's the top center panel.
Yeah.
And this is all unicorns. These are all dark cloud unicorns.
Yep.
So there's that. So we've got a bunch
That's
of these
the top.
Done. We've got some of these done.
Yes. I'm gonna try to tag questions. Members, don't forget the question. If you're a unicorn fan member, don't forget the question icon, which will help me spot those. But I'm gonna try to star questions as they come up. Have I not made a 2023 video yet?
These are going to be the corners.
Yes, there's going to be one of those. Wait, hold it. Correct.
It is correctly. There's one more layer. There's one more layer.
Right. Because it's going to be a square.
It's going to be a square. Okay.
Yeah.
See how the inside is a square?
Yeah.
Then there's these. Then it's going to finish on the.
Lisa's
it's going to
very
finish on
spoiled.
the outside to turn it back. So it's going to be a square when it's done, like that. No, it's going to look like that. It's going to be like a diamond.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the last piece on once I know for sure just how big it has to be to make sure the corners are filled in properly.
Yep.
Then we have the big unicorn panel. So actually, we're pretty far along.
Yeah. So we've got to do. So I've done the top and the bottom. I've sewn the top and the bottom front pieces, and we have to. I'm going to sew the side and side
This is
pieces.
for Lisa though. She's not sharing with anybody. So
yeah, it's for me.
So the
It's for me.
the last little bit of the side pieces need to be finished up, and then we're going to be using my quilt as you go method.
Yep.
So because I'm doing it quilt as you go, which we did a big long video and then we had problems with the video and had to take it down.
Yeah.
But this quilt as you go method lets me do mini sandwiches. So like each piece will be its own little thing, and then we'll quilt it, and then we'll connect it all together afterwards. So we're going to be able to do the tops. We're going to be able to do that fancy quilting design stuff on 2 machines at the same time.
Tara Destiny wants to know how you got into sewing.
I didn't really get into sewing. Like, I mean, I did the stereotypical learn to sew as a kid. And we used to have home ec class way back in the day. Learn to sew. We had a sewing machine at home. So every now and again, I actually failed sewing. I failed sewing in school. Failed it both years.
Both years? You had 2 years of sewing?
Yeah.
Ew.
Home ec. Home ec used to be a thing back in the day.
Well, I went to home ec, but it was like a semester, not 2 years.
No, we had...
they weren't preparing us to be goodly wives when I went to school.
the shop. Somebody linked the shop. Anyway, so just off and on over the years, various sewing projects for various reasons at various times.
Yeah.
And I never really thought of myself as having a whole shit ton of skill in this.
Yeah.
But then we got into LARPing, believe it or not, for a short period of time. And it was cheaper to buy a machine and make costumes ourselves than it was to actually go out and buy stuff. Because if you have a sewing machine, if you have a sewing machine and you're really, really flexible on what you want to do, you can get fabric at thrift stores.
Yeah.
So we did that. And then, Sophie had 2 years of home ec too. I love the cooking part. The only reason why I passed the course is because I got straight A's in the cooking and failed the sewing.
Hold on. I can't make it. I can't scoot it any further over, but somebody got the chat to scroll, but it was covering your face. I was trying to fix it.
So then I refreshed all of my sewing skills, and then she's telling me all about bags one day. Which one of you is? Oh, we don't auto repair at all.
Auto repair?
So, Robin, Toadstool Tarot. Which one of you?
Oh, automobile repair?
Yeah,
that's a no.
No,
that's a no.
We had to double.
I know more than Peggy does, though.
We had to double check just putting windshield wiper stuff in the car.
I didn't double check.
Anyway,
I found it.
No, but then I had the machine. I had extra fabric. Lisa was in need of some tarot bags. I'm like, Lisa
was in want of some tarot bags.
Like, you're gonna spend how much for a bag? And she's like, well, the bags I've got are no good anymore. And I'm like, how can a bag not be any good anymore? She showed me, and I'm like, this is shit.
Yeah.
So I started making her bags, and the rest is history.
Tracy's like, wait, do you D&D LARP or do the D&D with the game board? So we actually were doing like regular straight up live action dress up, go to a place at a campground, run around with like fake swords.
But we only ever did that 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, we only did it a handful of times.
Our oldest, John got super into it.
And then Steve got way into collecting all the gear and wants to go back. He's super into it too, but yeah.
But it was like one of those things, because actually, like I said, if you want to get into sewing and if you happen to have a sewing machine and you want to get into sewing, go to your local thrift stores, because a lot of them nowadays have a fabric section. And
that's a great way to get started.
And as long as you take your time looking through, don't be in a rush.
Yeah.
As long as you take your time, you can find brand new fabrics.
Yeah.
Because people like me, like, okay, what happens if I get into what happens, God forbid, but what happens if something happens to me and I can no longer sew? I mean, I can sell some of my fabrics, but what happens to the other fabrics that nobody wants to buy? I'm going to donate them, and they're going to end up in a thrift store, and they're brand new fabric. Oh God, how old was my eldest when John was like 12?
12. John was 12 and Steve was 11 when we met. Yeah. I've got a whole list of questions though.
Yeah. Somebody's got a set of knitting needles for like $2, and they had a bunch of yarn and fabric too. That's how I got back into sewing.
Yep.
Because it was so cheap. It was so cheap to go get a super cheap sewing machine.
The sewing machine was cheap, and then we could get
fabric was
anywhere.
Like next to nothing. Yeah. It was like, it was awesome. So that's what got me starting back into it. Of course, now I actually use new fabric. It's a thing.
Yeah. Toadstool asks, any word on Rose? We do hear from her occasionally. She's
doing okay.
She's back living with her family. She's doing good.
Yeah.
She's out of town, so she's far.
She moved back
far.
to South
She's
Dakota.
far away. But we do hear from her. She's doing okay, so that's good.
Oh, my 16-year-old just inherited my dad's sewing machine from the 1970s, a Daisy, something we have no clue how to use it. That's always hard. It's like really, old machines can last forever.
Yeah.
But new machines aren't that expensive, but there are videos online where you can go learn the basics of how to use a sewing machine, and they're pretty easy to follow along. I even did a couple.
That's true.
So
that's definitely true.
Yeah.
We have another question. Let's see. Thoughts on the upcoming 7th Sphere astrology deck? Let's look it up.
Oh, my Sodi bought back.
Did I take it from you?
Do either of you have a dream job? I'm doing it. I'm doing my dream job. I work for myself, work from home.
I'm also queuing questions so we can kind of go through because we got a bunch of older ones.
Is this
too.
a Q&A today?
It's kind of, well, we do have questions, so I'm trying to keep them. We can answer them live, and then I'll keep the ones that we missed.
Yeah, Khan, I'm currently using ragged clothes for my kids for sewing as I'm still learning. That is awesome.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna look at this real quick. Hold on, let me share my screen.
Old machines collapse forever. That sounds like
I never changed my background. There we go. Okay, so
I thought I said last forever. Did I say collapse, Robin? I do that all the time. I transpose the word I'm trying to say and the word I end up saying are not the same word. But yeah,
using the 7th Sphere astrology deck. I don't know. This looks like
cute.
It does it have keywords? That's what I want to know. Hello? Where's the picture? What? It's spazzing out. Hold on. I don't think there's
cute and creepy.
No,
Suki asks, which deck do you recommend if you want something dark but not terrifying? The cute and creepy. It's got the imagery, but they're all like very cartoony and fun looking, so you don't have to get
I don't know if that's dark though. It's got a creepy element, but I don't know if it's dark.
Well, it's not too dark.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, real quick about this deck because I'm gonna turn it off again. It's not for me. I don't think. It's pretty, but hold on. It's pretty. I'm gonna turn this off so then we can get back to whatever. But yeah, I don't think this is not this. That's what I think. No keywords. I don't know.
Crazy bunny lady. I got my sewing machine a year ago and was so happy, but something happened to it this autumn. The needle keeps getting bent. Now, are you bending the needle back into place or are you replacing the needle? Because if it's a new machine, if it's a new machine and this is happening, it should still be under warranty and they have to fix it. Quite often over time, things just kind of get a little tiny bit out of place, especially with the newer stuff out there.
Ooh,
just
Darkness of Light
service and they'll fix it.
Darkness of Light is a great suggestion for dark but not
We're
scary.
having two conversations.
I know,
this is awesome.
but yeah. So back to that question because Aspasia Rising, I wanted to highlight that. That's a really good kind of dark, moody deck in coloration and stuff, and it feels serious, but it's not creepy scary, which is nice. Oh, here's another one. Tarot of Unknown Shadows is a great dark but not spooky.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thoughts on oh no, I already answered that one. Okay, wait. What's my next official video for 2023? That'll be Tuesday's video, and it is recent deck roundup from pretty much decks that came in for me between sort of the second half of November through all of December into January. So it's a fun one. There's
because you skipped your favorites.
Y'all, I didn't do a show until this month, and I'm still struggling. I'm like, I might just have to wrap up December stuff into my January one because it's still bugging me that I haven't talked about my December stuff. But yeah, I don't think I've ever skipped one of those before, and I'm feeling weird. But yeah, I was not up for it.
Crazy bunny lady, if you can afford it, a basic service will fix that for you. Just let them know that the needle's bending, and they'll be able to fix it. Sometimes if you're putting too many layers of fabric in, it does this thing where just once you get a thick enough layer of something, it creates its own resistance. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to do too many layers of something at a time, the pressure of pushing the needle through all that stuff could be causing it to bend.
Yep.
But if it's a secondhand machine, it's sometimes a really, really good idea to get them professionally cleaned at least the first time.
True. So how do you tell if a deck is real or if you got a fake deck? Number one tips are if you don't buy it directly from the creator, which if it's independent, you should whenever you can, if they have their own website. But if you bought it off of Amazon or something like that, biggest tells are there's no guidebook and there's a QR code on the outside of the box saying you can download a guidebook, and then it usually doesn't even download a proper guidebook. I would not even recommend going to those QR codes. They're usually smaller than a standard size deck, or they're smaller than the original deck is. They're often in a tuck box if the original was in a 2-piece box. And if it was sold by a third-party seller. So when you're on Amazon and you're looking at a listing, you can actually see over on the right-hand side, it'll say sold by whatever company, shipped by Amazon, or something like provided by whatever, fulfilled by Amazon, that kind of thing. So most legitimate decks will be, you'll be able to tell that Amazon has it and then is selling the guidebook. But yeah, there's a lot of ways you can do it. And then Oral Light also asked if you should return it to Amazon. I personally would. If I ever ended up with a fake, I would literally return it, product not as described, and I would get my money back, and done and dusted. Yeah, so that's how I would.
Robin mentioned that a lot of the decks that are coming out right now are like really, really dark, and were we not just commenting on that?
Like, what do you mean, regular or fake decks?
No, not fake decks. Just a lot of black and dark backgrounds. Like maybe that's just
like there's a trend towards darker.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you meant.
That makes sense. I feel like there's been almost like a rebalancing in a way where like we've had a lot of like light and fluffy decks, and there's definitely, I think, a bit of a push towards more, especially in oracles. I think there's been a lot of like shadowy oracles coming out lately, which is kind of cool. Oh, I'm sorry, you said, and I didn't realize.
No. I just wanted to put it down so I didn't like.
I haven't even done hot takes yet. I know I've actually shifted hot takes to more towards the middle of the month. So my hot takes will be not next week, but the week after, I believe.
Well, you weren't feeling well either for a few days there.
Yeah, and I revamped my schedule a bit for 2023. Oh, so yeah, because I wanted to spread out my videos that take a lot longer to edit so that I could, not die. What country do you want to visit that you haven't been to yet? Australia would be awesome.
Oh my God, that is like. Yeah, Australia has been a bucket list for my entire life. This is way back in the day in high school, a bunch of friends and I literally started sending off for guidebooks and tour. This is before the internet, mind you, and I was still in high school. We would like actually send off for guidebooks, tourist packages, all the shit. Like, Australia's been my bucket list literally for my whole life.
We've talked for a long time about wanting to go to Australia, kind of check off Peggy's bucket list. My bucket list is definitely more in.
Well, your bucket list is someplace warm, but I don't think so warm that we could go in the summertime.
Yeah, well, I have bucket list to go somewhere with warm ocean water, and my other bucket list is I really want to go out to parts of Europe and see sacred sites and stuff. I think I would love to do a sacred sites tour with Peggy. I think that would be
Amazon allows third-party sellers, which is Amazon handmade and stuff like that. Well, Amazon allows
not even handmade, just regular. Anybody can send stuff to Amazon and be like, sell it.
I'm
sorry.
Amazon allows third-party sellers to have their own policies.
Yeah.
The trick to remember is that it's true on Etsy and Amazon and anywhere else, is that third-party seller's policies cannot violate Amazon's policies. So if you have a problem, just make sure that you have a general idea of how Amazon's policies work before you deal with this person.
Yeah. Nowadays, even Walmart and Best Buy online, they have third-party sellers too. Yeah. So it's everywhere. Basically, Amazon has this platform where just about anybody can create a shop and like sell stuff. And Amazon, they can even ship it to Amazon's warehouse and they'll ship it for you. But they don't vet all that stuff. They can't. There's too many sellers.
Australia's surrounded by ocean. If we go to Australia, I can tell you right now, we're probably going to go to Bondi Beach. We're probably going to tour the entire
coastline.
Okay, it's an entire continent.
It's pretty big. Yeah,
it's pretty big.
We'd be able to tour the whole coastline. We're probably going to start in Sydney at the Opera House and then go up the coast. That'd be cool.
I think it's called the Gold Coast. Why am I even guessing? It's the up the Gold Coast. Go to some of the nice big beaches. And we'll probably stay there. I would love to see Ayers Rock, but I don't think I want to go all the way into the desert for that because it's literally like traveling halfway across Canada.
Yeah.
But Candy, so I haven't said hi to anybody, by the way. Hi everybody. I am going to be so bad with names. Somebody else asked, I'm going to segue. This is apparently going to be the squirrel show where we're just going to go.
This is what Sunday Shenanigans is all about.
Okay, so Lisa, you just kind of updated what you were doing in your what you were doing. Somebody asked if we had any updates for the website or for my shop.
Right here.
Oh, okay. For my shop, I'm not slowing down and I'm not quitting and I'm not doing anything like that. I have like Lisa's quilt in the back there. I've got a couple of other personal projects and that I've fallen behind on. So I'm probably going to be intentionally slowing down on the shop for like the next few weeks so that I have more time for myself to get caught up.
Yeah, so if you're waiting for a super big drop, there's probably not going to be a big drop.
There's going to be small drop. There's going to be small drop. I'm still dropping stuff. The shop is still very much open for business.
Yeah.
Probably smaller drops, possibly a little bit less often because I told myself I was going to catch up on some of this stuff over Christmas. And of course, that was stupid. Christmas is, even when you're having a chill, stay at home, do nothing Christmas time is still busy.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything. I didn't get any of the stuff. I didn't even get half of the stuff started. So I got one thing done that I'm going to show off in a few minutes. But anyway, so
that's your update, right?
Because every time I slow down on every time I slow down too much in the shop, people think I'm getting ready to quit.
She's not quitting.
I'm not quitting, but I am
definitely not quitting.
I'm catching up on some custom stuff, and I'm going to try and get a couple of personal projects out of the way. So I'm going to be a little bit less focused, but it's only temporary, and it'll be fine.
I do have an update.
If you come to Australia, make sure you visit Byron Bay. Terry from Australia. Yeah.
On my side, change is coming.
Oh yeah, on your side, change is coming.
Yeah. So, lots of things I'm still making progress on Unicorn's Journey Tarot. I'm behind on my newsletter, so a new one will be coming out with more cards, more art. I've started rolling out the card updates to Instagram too. I was a little behind on that. So those are coming out a couple times a week also. But newsletter is always the first place to get the freshest, newest art, whatever. So that's what's happening with the tarot deck. We're cruising along. We're Francesca and I are actually we're in the fire suit right now, which is amazing. So the wands are technically finished, but we're still like refining, etc. So that art will be rolling out. I also just signed a contract with Llewellyn to write a tarot book.
Yeah, she did.
That's the thing I couldn't say, but I could have said, but I wanted to wait until contract was in hand. So that is also happening. I'm writing a tarot book. I am actually well into the process for myself. I did a bunch of writing in November to sort of test the writing, make sure I was happy with the direction it was going. So that's happening. I will keep you guys posted. It's going to be a while, y'all.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be writing this year.
So
I'm writing and creating a deck at the same time.
Yeah, busy year for Lisa.
So, lots happening.
And just for
Thank you guys.
We're gonna fight for all the attention today. Yeah, just to answer Toadstool Tarot, I never had a problem pacing myself while I had Rose, and then suddenly I didn't have Rose anymore. So I'm learning how to pace myself all over again, which is why I fell behind on some of these. Not fell behind, it's just that I have, you have a list of things that you want to get done, and then you're not doing them, and then you start to, I'm not getting my stuff. Why do I'm doing that? So yeah, that's all this is about. I'm really excited, you guys, for real. Thank you, Mystery. Yay! Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm really stoked. I'm writing. I have a bazillion ideas. This is the first one. So busy. I've been writing since I was in high school. So to me, this is like dream come true territory for sure. I'm really excited to be publishing in like traditional publishing, and I've been published in traditional publishing, but only in like an anthology style way. Yeah, you've been published before in small ways, but this. And then I self-published my book. Yeah, I self-published the Self-Worth Path, but. So I'm very, very excited. I'm really stoked to be getting into exactly, Sophie, into getting these ideas out in the world, getting the we are having two different conversations. Totally, it's fine. Yeah, no, exactly, Sophie. Yeah, my like I said, when I had Rose, I had plenty of time. When I had Rose, I had plenty of time for personal projects, and now suddenly I don't. So I'm just kind of like relearning how to pace myself. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah, like you have to figure out again how to. I'm not stressing. I realized I was starting to stress, and it's like. I'm going to slow down on the shop until I get caught up on some of these things, and then I can be happy. And it's only temporary. It'll be fine. I've got one quilt for her. One project I just finished that was on my to-do list for a while now. She's just like, you're so like already like desensitized to the fact that I'm doing this project. She's just like, whatever. You're writing a book. It's fine. She doesn't care. It has been a wild ride. It has been. Yeah, Peggy, totally makes sense. You keep stressing, you'll stop enjoying, and no one wants that. I'm sure that's kind of what I was realizing. I was like doing the thing. You get stuck in your own head, right? There was a couple of smaller projects that I was hoping to have done before Christmas. Yeah. Which I got them done. Yeah. But then I didn't get anything else done. The pillows. We showed you guys the pillows. You are so all over the place. I'm drinking Sody Pops. It's full of caffeine. It's let me see if I get caught up on some of the comments, because I know I dropped a bomb and then we kind of got distracted. We need to get back to Lisa's bomb. Well, I don't think there's much to say, but I just wanted to let you guys know. I know I was teasing you guys for a while about it. Kyra. Yeah, the hard part with being self-employed is it's completely us who make our goals, so we're never technically behind. Of course, the money stuff, unless the money stuff is an issue. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, I'm never actually behind, but it's like, I've got like I've got this many personal projects that I want to get to. but I'm doing all this other stuff. There's no good or bad. It just is what it is.
Oh my God.
It's really easy to stress yourself when you don't need to.
This is so funny. Toadstool Tarot, he's like, did I miss you saying why the sewing machine is in the living room? Okay, so
that's
first of all,
the other one's over there.
Wait, first of all, this is not the living room. This is the sewing room.
That
the dining room and the living room is the sewing room that we happen to have a couch and a TV in. This is the sewing room.
Have you guys okay, so there's a sewing table.
I was sewing there, that's why.
There's a table there that is for spares that only lives there when we're using it. Lisa is helping sew her own quilt, which is why that machine's over there.
So I was over here, so Peggy could be over there.
Have you guys seen how bad this is? It's messy. It's messy. Ignore the mess.
Disaster.
Okay, so there's this stuff here. There's a rack full of that thing is covering a rack full of fabric. There's my sewing room these days. It's the entire that's the entire dining room and encroaching partway into the living room now.
Come back.
Anyway. You got to take this back. I don't know how to put it back.
No, this is why we don't let Peggy. We don't let Peggy touch the camera.
Our living area is the smallest section of this entire space. We've got a big L-shaped space, and our living area is in a corner of it. And this corner of it, this corner of it, like when it comes time to drape out that quilt, because sooner or later you got to lay it all out to see how it sits, right?
Yeah.
It's going in this space. This space we clean it up, and that's what we use for extra space when I'm doing big projects.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Liana was asking about Rose. Rose is doing perfectly good, but she moved out of the area. She moved actually back to South Dakota. So she's quite far away. She's living somewhere else. So sadly not sewing for Peggy anymore.
She made the decision that moving back there because that puts
thanks, you guys.
Where she's living in South Dakota puts her within spitting distance of Minneapolis, isn't it?
Yeah, she's within. It's like 4 hours away, I think, something like that. 3-4 hours drive. That's where her sister lives, is Minneapolis.
Yeah. So I don't know. She hasn't decided whether it's permanent or temporary, but that's where she is right now. While she sorts her stuff out, which is what's perfectly what's best for her.
Thanks, everybody. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much.
Anyway, so we just got competitive sewing, or do you have races or competitions?
No, there's no competing with Peggy. First of all,
Lisa decided she wanted a king size quilt, and I said, if you want one that big, you're fucking helping. And she went, okay.
Wait a minute, I agreed to help before the beginning, before we even picked the size. And let's talk about this whole lap blanket king size quilt thing. I said, how about we make it a lap blanket? This is the true story. I said, how about we make it a lap blanket? Peggy says, we have so many lap blankets, we're not using them. And I'm like, good point. Let's make it a bed blanket. Now she's giving me crap for the bed is a king size bed. Like, hello? Anyways.
Okay. Just so you know, is the universal symbol for gaslighting.
In a playful way. And trust me, y'all, we get to make fun of it because, I have so much gaslighting in my past. So we make fun of it for fun.
No,
because I have
basically what happened is she went, I would love a lap blanket. And I was like, we've already got lap blankets that we're just not using.
Correct.
Which was realistic.
This is literally what I just said.
Her fuckity fuck.
Because I happen to have a bed that's king size.
I would love that. So if I can't have it as a lap blanket, I want it as a blanket on the bed. And I'm like, well, okay, but you've got a king size bed. And she's like, that's okay.
I'm eventually downsizing the bed. And somebody asked about extra bedrooms.
I have a dragon quilt.
Wait. Somebody asked about bedrooms. We do have 2 bedrooms, but Peggy and I sleep separately because I talk in my sleep.
She talks and
without words. And
we figured out what she was doing. She was talking in slow motion in her sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what I hear all night.
Please let's not repeat. I will die.
She talks in her sleep.
I do. And Peggy's an insomniac.
I have severe. Like last night, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. So it is.
I do grunt in my sleep.
So we have separate beds for. But yes, I have a dragon quilt. I have a dragon quilt. Who has?
So I will be unicorn. I'm already Hello Kitty'd up. Peggy will be dragoned up, and then I will be also. I'll have a unicorn quilt to switch.
But we are in a 2
bedroom. It is scary.
We are in a 2 bedroom place, so life goes on and we're good. But yeah, we just kind of made the realization that sleeping in the same bed just meant neither one of us got any sleep.
Lisa Glide's been hours can confirm. That is such BS. I do not groan on Glide.
I need to
when I'm awake.
I need to go in there one day and film you.
It's bad, yo. If I just snort a little bit, it'd probably be fine. But like, I'll be dead sleep, no noise whatsoever. Peggy will finally fall asleep, and then middle of the night, I'll be like. And I start talking and she like jolts awake. So she stand up on the couch all the time and we're like, this is ridiculous. We're adults. Let's just make sure we can sleep. I used to be really self-conscious about talking about it though.
My bedroom is also where the pantry is and where all my
Yeah, like mine's a bedroom / tarot room, and Peggy's is like the storage / sleeping space. It's like half fabric.
Basically, it's like this is the alternative. Basically, it's like.
Oh, are you showing your quilt?
Somebody
Yeah.
hasn't seen it yet.
You got to see Peggy's dragging. No, just drape it over here.
Honey, I don't know that I can drape it.
Okay, well, hold. I believe in you, but go ahead and hold it up high. Hold it up high. Am I aiming right? No. Okay, hold on.
The queen size quilt.
That's Peggy's queen size quilt. So the only reason I have a king size bed actually is because that was when we were sleeping in the same bed. And eventually I will switch to a smaller bed. But I'm not getting rid of my good bed while it still, fits and stuff.
We still sometimes sleep in the same bed.
There's occasions.
There's occasions.
There's occasions. Peggy taped Lisa talking in her sleep, then speed it up so we know she wants to do that. And the only reason she figured out I'm talking in slow motion is because the one day we were cuddling and I fell asleep and she asked me a question and apparently I answered and she could understand that I was saying like yes or something, but in really slow motion. So apparently, but I don't know if that's what I'm doing all the time. I may just be like,
I don't know.
Walking
She's
Dead
probably just like, oh my God, I don't want to share this nice bed. Let me just make some noise and get her the fuck out of here.
Hey, that would have been smart.
Basically what we ended up doing.
What did we end up doing?
She would wake me up in the middle of the night and I'd just come out to the couch. It was the only way I was getting back to sleep. So we just threw a bed in the spare room.
Oh my God, Dustin, maybe that's why you dream of me doing an exorcism on you all the time. That was one time, Dustin. One time, I literally had a dream one time that Dustin was like, something was going on and like he pulled out a copy of the Necronomicon and was gonna like do an exorcism or something. Yeah, I can't really remember. I remember I told him about it the day
You guys are weird.
It was a weird dream. Dream. But I mean, like if any of the three of us were gonna have a copy of the Necronomicon, it'd be Dustin, right? Like just for research. But it's not even a real thing, and it was hilarious though.
Yeah.
A shadow. Oh my God.
Jackie Eliza, I wish me and my husband had separate bedroom. I will tell you right now.
There's video proof, Robin.
I'll tell you right now. A good night's sleep is like it's like vital to a good marriage.
It's so true.
It's vital. We would fight over stupid shit because she'd be waking me up, which means I'm tossing and turning, trying to get back to sleep and waking her up. It was an endless rotation of waking each other up all fucking
Neither one
night
of us
long.
Getting good sleep.
Neither one of us are good sleep, and it's nobody's fault. It's just like it's an incompatibility. It's like, and it's not a relationship incompatibility. It's like, well, I need a good night's sleep, man.
Well, and as I'm getting older, I'm not sleeping as soundly either. So it's
thanks,
like
Tortoiseshell.
Robin said something about my voice slowed down. I don't remember where Barb put it, but Barb has a video she literally posted. It was either in the Unicorn Fam secret group or it was in the Supported Tarot group. But Barb posted a video. Have you seen it?
No.
She took my voice and she said, okay, you know how when you speed up Lisa, she sounds like a squirrel? She slowed me down and she's like, but when you slow her down, she sounds wasted. And oh my God, you should watch it because it's
I'm gonna have to.
Oh my
God,
God,
have to go find it. I thought I'd seen
in
everything.
One of the groups. I can't remember which one.
Here,
Yeah.
Might as well do this.
Oh yeah. Now. Okay. Peggy has a thing. Pull it towards me a little bit. There you go. There you go. There's the whole thing. So Peggy just made this.
This was one of those projects. I need to get to this project, but this. Let me just get in really, really close. I have been dying to work on the idea of it's going to change color because of being so close to the camera.
To the computer, art. Yeah.
Pixel art. See how every single one of these is
a square.
So it's not just strips that are sewn together. That's a square. 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 Because I learned a technique where you can literally do pixel art. I used it to do this project because it was simpler. This was a simpler project to do as a practice project. And that way, once it's done, I'll know whether or not my lines are doing what I want them to do and stuff like that.
It's cool, eh?
It's really cool.
It's so cool.
So, yeah. So this was one of the projects that I wanted to work on because the technique that you use turns every single one of these into these are 1-inch squares.
It's really
all the way around.
It was really neat to see her put this together.
And it's kind of I used a really cool technique that I learned so that way I can do an entire pixel art graphic and use this technique and put it together because of the way it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm giving it away. This is
this is the one we're gonna have people enter in the comments.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna this is the one you're gonna enter in the comments.
Put the word quilt, QUILT.
It actually
wait. Let me say this before, otherwise it's gonna get lost. Y'all, not in the chat, but when this video is done, can you move it now?
No.
Please.
I'm showing off my shit.
When this video
and it flips over to the back.
Yo, honey, I have to tell people how to enter, then you can show.
Okay, fine.
Okay. When the stream is over.
Yes, like a mosaic. I'm sorry. I
Fifth
don't,
time is the try.
maybe.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
When everything's completely over and YouTube lets you comment on the video, put the word quilt in your comments somewhere. No hashtag, just the word quilt somewhere in your comment. And about a week.
Or just put the word quilt. You don't have to leave.
Yeah. You don't have to leave a big comment, but as long as the word
That's how
quilt,
you're going to enter for this one.
Yes, that's how you're going to enter for this beautiful mat. It's gorgeous.
So this is mosaic. Yeah, somebody said we use the word mosaic.
did
So this
poke
ends
me.
up being mosaic style. I like to call it pixel art style because you can use this technique to do pixel art on fabric.
So we'll draw winners
And
in about a week.
I started filming it.
I love you. 1 second.
Okay, you go ahead.
We'll draw winners in about a week. It'll be open internationally, 18 and up, not affiliated with YouTube. Okay, I had to get those bits in there. Okay, carry on. I had to get the official shit in there.
Okay.
It is a Celtic
knot. It is a Celtic knot.
Yeah.
It is a Celtic knot.
Yeah.
It is a Celtic knot with the bar in the center.
Yeah.
The back, the center is black and gold, and the gold is a little shimmery.
It's pretty.
It's
so
a little. It has a metallic.
Yeah, there's a metallic sheen to the gold.
The gold has a metallic sheen.
I wish it wasn't so washed out, but yeah, it's a rich black.
It's actually much more
dark. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's kind of the further back we get, the richer the black is getting.
Yeah.
Dark purple, light purple.
It's really pretty.
Yeah,
show it diagonally. Like just turn it on a diagonal. Look at that. I don't know why, but I like it on a diagonal. I think it's really pretty.
Well, I can't. Anyway,
it's pretty both ways, but so Peggy's gonna get this away.
That's this interior here is the back is the same as the back. That black all the way around. Yep. Okay. So anybody who has done one of our giveaways knows it's 17 by 17 inches.
Oh, for the size?
Let me double check.
How many cards can you fit on it? You could probably do a Celtic cross on that, I'm assuming. It might be technically a little small.
Honestly, it's going to depend on the size of your deck.
17 by 17 is a really good standard tarot.
It's 17 and a half inches.
It's 17 and a half inches square. A tarot card is usually 2 3/4 wide. So
we have
2 1/4 or 2 3/4.
Do you have a deck handy?
No, I should.
We never checked, but anyway, so it's 17 and a half inches.
Good size.
17 and a half inches, so you can use it front or back. Anybody who's done a draw with us before, just use the word quilt. You already know what to do.
Even if you haven't done a draw before, but yeah, just put a quilt. Quilt in the comments.
Yeah, put the word quilt as your comment or in the comments, and we're going to leave that up till next weekend.
Sometime next weekend we'll do a draw.
Sometime next weekend we'll do a card.
Yeah.
It's a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by 13. 13 by 13.
Wait, that can't be right, honey. If it's 17 by 17, and aren't they 1 inch squares?
Okay.
1, 2,
I'm
3,
saying 1 inch squares,
6,
but I
7,
actually brought these up a little bit.
Oh, it is 13. I'm sorry.
They're a little shy of 1 1/4.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 by 13 squares. And then there's the border. So if they're 1 1/4 each, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. They're square. They're square.
Yeah.
So no, this is not the hashtag one. Oh, we're at 5 cards. If you have a standard size deck, it should hold 5 by 5, no problem.
5 by 5 would be easy. Yeah. This would definitely hold 5 by 5.
Do not put the word quilt in this chat. Okay. What you're going to do is we're doing
it after. We're doing the giveaway.
We're doing
next
it
weekend.
after. So we can't go. We've got no way to go through the chat and get your comment. And
we will do a different giveaway later,
so
which is live.
Make sure the word quilt. Okay, once the video is done, you'll be able to go below and leave a comment. Leave the comments afterward. You're not my real mom, Quilt. Don't comment in the comments. We're doing this draw next week, so we need these comments to be below in the regular comment section underneath of everything.
Yep. Yep.
I just got started sewing like everybody else in my age group, home ec, doing little bits of stuff over the years. I got back into sewing in a big way about 5 years ago. We got into LARPing.
Yeah.
So I bought a machine, bought some fabric, got doing that, refreshed all my skills, and then the rest is history.
Dustin's had 3 coffees.
Oh, Dustin's on caffeine. Okay. Oh. So when the video is over, you're going to go below and put in the word quilt.
Yeah.
And that is to draw.
And then we'll draw a name next weekend. Sometime we'll pop on, or I'll post it or something.
And depending on how the video processes, this video might disappear for a little bit and then show back up again. That is normal part of the processing. Yeah. So make sure. But so this is a giveaway. We will send it anywhere.
It's so pretty. And Peggy's doing us like a relaxing video on you making this. That'll go up on your channel.
what I would recommend for beginners is
Did you hear me?
huh?
When is your video
there's
going?
tomorrow morning.
Your video will be up on
There's
Peggy's channel tomorrow morning. Can somebody link Peggy's channel? It'll be up on Peggy's channel tomorrow morning with it's just like a relaxing. If you want to see her make this, it's really
I started
cool.
filming
It's
this
really
and
cool.
realized it was going to be a 3-hour video.
So it's a speed
This
up.
is yeah. So I did
It's a speed up.
I did a speed up.
It's like a 15-minute relaxing speed up. But it's good.
This took. See, this is the thing. I wanted to put some time into this. This is what I was talking about, personal projects, right?
Thank you, Sophie.
So
Sophie, I won't let you post links. I'll have to do it.
yeah, you Dustin, Kyra, or you have to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, this is one of the personal projects that I wanted to do because I knew it was going to be time consuming. So yeah, I
oh, Dustin got it. Thank you.
I did that yesterday.
Wait, I don't think that's is that
no Peggy's
Nope,
Ponderings.
it's this one.
It's Peggy's Ponderings.
Ignore Dustin. It's this
Ignore
one.
Dustin.
I don't know if we gave you a handle on the new one.
Dustin's.
But yeah, the one that I linked is Peggy's Peggy's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I have you have your account, so I've got that. But my channel is Peggy's Ponderings.
Wait, did we actually do Peggy Papez for your sewing channel?
No.
Yes, we did.
It
So Dustin was right.
was Peggy Papez.
We're liars.
I'm sorry.
Both links work.
It's Peggy Papez, but it's
I thought you had
Peggy's Ponderings. I don't know what the hell we did.
I think we kept Peggy Papez as your handle because you're not sure what your channel name's going to evolve into. So this
if
makes
it's
it your
going to
main.
evolve.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I'm
we're sorry.
guys.
We're sorry.
I'm sorry.
We were wrong.
The channel name is Peggy's Ponderings, so yeah. Here, I'll take my pop back.
I don't think you should have it.
Oh, I think I need more. I got to keep up with Dustin.
It's because of her handle. I totally forgot we made the handle.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I did the opposite. My YouTube channel is Lisa Papez, and my handle is Supportive Tarot because that's what my website is. That's what everybody
Peggy
knows.
Papez ponders Papez. There we go.
Peggy Papez ponders Papez. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I still have the apron I made in high school. Yeah, that's the thing.
Nice.
Everybody in my age group, all the girls in my age group had to take home ec. So that's where it started. I actually failed home ec for anybody who didn't hear that little gem. But
that little gem.
Well, because here we're gonna make this shirt with all these fucking elements, and it's like,
ooh, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Let's put it this way: the only people that passed that course had moms that had sewing machines at home and parents who knew how to sew to help them.
Oh, I have to sneeze. I'm sorry.
Itchy.
Wait, I'm gonna. No, I didn't get to mute it in time.
Hamster fart.
Thanks, babe.
Made stop.
Okay, what sewing machine would you recommend for beginners?
I would recommend for beginners actually a Singer sewing machine. They tend to be the least expensive. If you're in the States, Singer has a really good machine, the Singer Simple and the Singer Heavy Duty, that are both they both handle heavy duty loads,
Yeah.
but they're less expensive, easier to maintain, and you're not going to cry as hard if they're hard to break.
Yeah. They're sturdy. They've got steel frames.
Brother has a couple of inexpensive sewing machines, but they're much lighter duty.
They don't feel to me, I am a perpetual sewing beginner. I like the Singer Simple and every other Singer machine she's ever put me on, even her Janome, which is fancier. The reason the Singer's over here is because this is the one I'm sewing on.
Yeah.
Because it's easier for me. So I vote Singer as an actual beginner for sure. Real quick, when do you think the tarot book will be for sale? Traditional publishing has a real long cycle. So I would say
you're going to write the book. You've got 9 months to turn in the draft.
The details don't matter. It'll probably be sometime in 2025. I'm going to guess maybe 2024 if we're
late
lucky.
24, early 2025 at the earliest. That one's going to take some time.
It takes time because it has to go through the whole
even after
machine
she
of
writes
publishing.
it, they have their process.
Yeah. So yeah. And have I seen?
Yeah, I really do like my Janome, but I'm glad I was more experienced before getting it.
Have you seen Vanessa Samayana's Below the Surface Oracle, ocean themed? And I saw you didn't get along with the Gentle Heart. Is it the same creator? The Below the Surface Oracle. I don't know. Let me look it up.
I think all machines are equally loud, and it depends on what you're doing.
Let's look at it together. Let's look at it together.
The fabric bunches up.
Welcome to Supportive Unicorns Moonlight Musings.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Is this it? This is it?
Janomes are really good machines, but they're way more expensive. And if you're not sure, then starting with something that expensive may be really daunting.
Oh, this is pretty. Hold on. No, you just have to deal for a second. Orca Pod.
I need to do a live. I've been planning on doing a live on my channel.
Just stop for a second. Let me just enjoy a deck for a moment. The teamwork makes the dream work. Work with others. There's a lot of words on this. This is really cute though. Serendipity meant to be. What is real is no accident. This is so cute. Like I like this, but I'm worried it's a little too, is it even showing on the screen? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm worried it's a little too many words, you know? There's the guidebook. Finding shelter. It's really cute. Oh, it's like a journal? Oh, they've got a journal and a guidebook. Okay, well, I just want to see the cards. Is that all we get for the cards?
I don't know.
Protect
My turn.
your home. Okay, your turn. Let me turn this off.
Pamela Batchel. I bought my Janome with my COVID check. Yeah, a beginner Janome is it's fairly affordable, but if you're really not sure, it's too pricey. But what Sophie said was, I have a cheap kitty machine that I got like 15 years ago. I think I need to upgrade it. Those cheap kitty machines are really only good for small amounts of darning, small amounts of like 2 layers of fabric, and that's it. Not doing anything fancy with them. They're very light duty.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the machine, but the machine is so light duty that you're never going to be able to do more than just some light, sew a hole in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
They just aren't, they're, I mean, what could you do with those? Yeah, you could sew 2 pieces of fabric together, but you can't go through like more than 2 layers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too much on there too, Marlena. Yeah.
Oh, Pamela says it doesn't have any special stitches like I use on my bags, and she's sorry she doesn't have them. Yeah,
you don't get those till you get into the like computerized.
You got to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get the fancy stitches until you're spending about $500 and up. Unfortunately, have I ever pierced a finger sewing? No, no. I'm scared of doing it, but no. There's a couple of tricks of how to hold your fingers so that, like, I always sew with my fingers a little bit bent, so
like
that
cutting with knives.
So that if I bump into something, my finger's going to do that. But it's really easy to feel like you're coming super close to putting one through your hand. It really, really is, because you're working so close to that needle.
Yeah.
Oh, Dustin has.
Suki says, have you heard of New Choice Tarot de Marseille? I have. I love the colors, and I don't like anything else about it. It's okay. It's pretty, but it's very, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the one that's got all the like He-Ra. Wait. It's got all the He-Man and She-Ra type stuff. You keep dragging every time I answer a question.
You're fine. It's not a competition.
I know.
We're going to be doing more of these. There's plenty of time to talk everything.
I had a needle go right through my finger in the costume shop and ouch. Was it one of those unguarded needle things? Like where it's just you know what I mean? An unguarded needle.
The needles aren't guarded. This machine back here, this is the Singer. Which one is this? This machine back here behind me is an $800 machine. And that's kind of unfortunately where you have to be before you start getting the real fancy stuff. But I like my Singers. They're really, really user friendly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for my Janome because it was not one of the cheap ones, but I really like my Janome, but in some ways it's more limited than this machine is. And maybe it's because it did cost more and I'm more afraid of damaging that machine than this machine, but yeah.
Oh, dang. Kristen's only memory of home economics is a girl getting the needle straight through her thumb. Ouch.
Ow. I've been lucky. I've never done that.
I also had a wrench hit my head.
You're just accident prone.
Dustin had a wrench hit your head on the catwalk and it gave me this scar above my eyebrow. Oh my God.
I like the Singer machines because they're super, super versatile. They really are. And for your money, you're getting a more heavy duty aspect of the machine. I picked up a brother. I picked up a small brother. I had to run a bad luck and had one machine in the shop and one that needed to go. And anyway, I picked up a brother as a backup machine, and Rose and I both hated it. It was a small.
It's not a good machine. Yeah.
Well, Brother is
Welcome
a great
Brother.
Unicorn. Brother is a great brand, but their quality, but they're lower priced machines. Unfortunately, they don't put it's like, I guess maybe they're not profiting enough. They don't put the same quality into the machines.
Yeah. What are you laughing at?
Oh, but your exorcism.
Oh, wait, what? That's what happens when you constantly have dreams of you performing an exorcism. Oh my God. That's funny.
You know what? Okay, I'll tell you right now, you can make this. This does not have a single decorative stitch in it. You could make this, okay, like Barb said, they have a basic Kenmore. You could do this on a Kenmore.
You did my first quilt on a Singer Simple.
Her first quilt.
Which is king size.
I'm going to go get her fucking quilt.
My quilt's a mess.
Your quilt's not a mess. You have an awesome quilt.
I know it's awesome. I just meant the dogs were just on it.
Well, okay. If you
Shake
guys
it off first.
know-
The dogs go on my bed and start like rolling all over it. Mechanical versus electrical sewing machines. I think all of hers are electric, right? I'm pretty sure they're all electric, and they're all computerized to some degree.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This on a Singer Simple,
Let me show you guys.
which is one step.
This is my first quilt. If you go to Peggy's shop, you'll actually see a picture of her. Hold it up. It's got Hello Kitty and Care Bears. Oh, I'm doing a bad job of aiming.
Down here.
My Little Pony.
100 inches by 100 inches.
She says from behind the massive quilt.
I'm under the massive quilt.
Yeah, that's my bed quilt. It's great. It's great. Look at the back. Show them the back. Good luck. You'll be okay. I believe in you.
This is a king size quilt.
Yep. That's my bed quilt. Yep.
I did that.
Now I gotta make my bed again.
$99 sewing machine.
Yep. Yep, she did.
On a $99 sewing machine.
You can see it. You can see it on her Etsy shop. There's if you scroll to the bottom, there's a picture of her with this on her machine, half done or 3/4 done. You can see it spreading out from like a machine that was much simpler than this one. It was crazy. It was crazy.
And I did it on a $99 machine using my Quilt As You Go technique.
Dustin says, Peggy, I'm gonna need a quilt at some point. Just saying. Yo, seriously though, send her a message or something with your favorite colors. She will be like, she needs more people to make quilts for reals. I'll let her know. I'm sure it can happen someday. It is the channel colors, yeah. It's like I have a personal theme or something. Look, this looks like my mug. This is almost identical to my mug.
I made that quilt before. When did I do that? I already
I don't know. 20.
I already had the shop.
17? 2018?
Okay. I'll make an order for one of those. Ugh. Okay.
Yep. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you left the lights on. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Doesn't matter. If I made that quilt,
nope, that's gonna bug me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll get it. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I don't know why I get weird about stuff that doesn't matter. Thank you, honey.
I'm here. I'm gonna go pee.
Oh, okay. I'll keep you all entertained for a minute. Why do they call warm and natural when it's not very warm at all? What? Warm and natural what? Does she ship to the UK? Yeah, she does. Etsy collects the VAT. So UK VAT and regular VAT. There's two different kinds. I don't remember why, but anyways, there's different kinds. So Etsy has all that stuff. So we put all that stuff on the thing. Yeah. You get weird? You are weird. That's why we love you. Thank you. I have a lot of personal issues for sure. Like, don't leave the light on in the background. I'll sacrifice myself if Peggy needs to quilt. I volunteer as tribute. I understand.
Okay.
Can someone link Peggy's shop, please? Yes. It should be in the description box. Otherwise,
when I made that quilt, I believe I already had the shop. But the shop was new enough.
I need to cuddle.
The shop was still new enough that I had lots of time for extra projects. So that's when I made that quilt.
Yeah.
I used my Quilt As You Go technique, which I really, really need to get. What I plan on doing, it's like whenever I do a video, I want to show a certain thing. Let's do a thing from beginning to end, but I really, really, really want to show multiple videos showing different aspects of this Quilt As You Go technique.
Yeah.
So because this Quilt As You Go technique is what I use to do that quilt so that I wasn't having to roll up and shove 60, 70 inches of the fabric into that little tiny throat.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy brain lady. Well, just don't forget to come back and use the word quilt in the comments below after the video is finished to enter for the tarot mat.
The tarot mat.
By the way, this is padded.
Yeah, it is padded. It's got a layer of quilting batting in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those green ones. Oh, they work really well. They're
heavy duty.
Yeah,
Singers can last a lifetime.
I used a Singer Simple, which was their cheapest machine that they have in the market, which is a lower quality than the one you've got, Sandra. And I made a king size quilt using a Quilt As You Go technique that I am just dying to show you guys.
Marlena, yeah, a series or a lesson plan. I can help you map it if you need.
I don't know how I can't do that. This is the problem. I can't do that because I have the shop to run.
Yeah.
But I can definitely do other projects that really, 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 really like hammer home just how to do the Quilt As You Go technique. I did a tote bag that uses the quilt as you go technique. And then if you just like math it out in your head, you can make bigger and bigger things with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sewing takes
Anyway.
400% more patience than I have. Just saying. Yeah, for reals.
Sewing it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
That,
can see you, Moonlight Musing.
this here. This.
I see you.
I have to show it every time I say it. This was
See?
like a 5-hour project from beginning to end.
Yeah.
But again, this is like elements of pixel art.
Yeah.
Where each individual piece is all broken up. So as a matter of fact, I mentioned my other I mentioned in a previous video that the technique that I'm messing around with. Why this is why I was messing around with, is to do projects like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, glad you guys like to shop, but
real quick, I just saw a question. I was trying to get to it before I forget. JTK Love Letter, are you stoked for the 78 Tarot Magical? So I think they're shipping soon, right? That's one that I'm stoked to get it in hand. I got the mini and the oracle to go with it. I don't use my original 78 tarot as much as I use my other tarot decks, so I haven't ultimately decided if it's one that's going to stay long term or not. We'll see. I'm hoping. But anytime it's a collab, it's always a crapshoot if it's going to be one that works for me long term. I don't know why. As soon as it's a collab, it's like there's a good chance it won't work. Because as soon as I see too much of the mix-ups in the different kinds of art, it ends up feeling disjointed
for you, because you like a theme to remain in place for the whole thing.
Well, the theme is in place, and yeah.
No, you're saying doesn't work, and it's like, but that's very much.
I thought I was being pretty clear that it was for me,
Okay,
but yeah, very personal taste kind of thing for sure. If you could only use one tarot for the rest of your life.
Sorry, faithfully geeky. Yeah, parenting sucks some days.
Sorry. If I could only use one deck for the rest of my life, it would probably be This Might Hurt tarot. It would probably be This Might Hurt. Yeah, I think that'd be the one. Yeah, 78 Mythical was really special. Kristen Lewis, my mom gave me a brother machine at the start of the pandemic to make masks. Oh, where'd it go?
It was a disaster. I didn't like the machine.
Crochet.
I have
brother machine was not good. It kept tangling up the thread, and
I was having issues with it.
It was just finicky. It was fussy.
It was it was way too fussy for. Yeah. Okay. Singers. Oh, let me back up. Every single machine is fussy in its own special way. I can go out and buy 10 of the exact same machine. Okay. Just to own my shit. Oops. I've got 2 of these.
Yeah.
I've got 2 of these machines. I realized that they were going out of production.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a second one so that if anything happens, I've got another machine. Long story short there, right?
So if you could only use one tarot deck for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I would use my Universal Weight.
The Tarot Wisdom?
Tarot Wisdom, yeah.
What's it called?
I always forget, and I don't
Practical Tarot Wisdom.
Practical Tarot Wisdom.
It's a Rider
full
Weight.
Descriptions on each card.
Yeah, it's a Rider Weight, but it has full write-ups.
Let me get back to shitting on the brother machine, though.
Okay, you get back to machine talk.
No, we got a brother. My singer machine, every single machine can be finicky. And you can have this machine is a little bit finicky in a way that the other identical machine is not finicky. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, little brother or big brother. But the thing is that I found that the brother machine was so finicky. It was a less expensive machine. It was like I only spent about $200 for it, but it was so finicky, and we hated it. I couldn't. And I said, well, I don't like this, Rose. Try it. See if you, because we needed a spare machine at the time. And she's like, oh, I hate this. No way. No way.
Is that the one with the meanings?
We couldn't stand it.
Yeah, the Practical Tarot Wisdom.
Never got used to it.
The Practical Tarot Wisdom is the one with the meanings. And oh my God, Sandra's like, no, it would be the Unicorn's Journey Tarot. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. It's like not in my hands. So it feels like a pipe dream still. I know it's not. Like I know it's happening, but like it feels so like out of reach right now that until it's like in hand, I can't even, my brain won't let me.
Well, it's at least a year away. And it could, depending on how everything else works out.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, thanks for linking the Practical Tarot Wisdom, Barb. Yes.
Yeah, well, I would advise against getting Brother has a really good reputation, but I would advise against their beginner low price machines.
Yeah.
I did not like my experience with them at all. And I've had the cheapest of the cheap singers, no problems. The cheaper Brother, nothing but problems.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm on about that now.
I know. Fable says if you both had to choose one oracle each forever, what would they be?
I don't do our oracle. I would just go without. I don't mind oracle, and I think they're fun, but I think I have like 2 oracle decks that I've kept, but I've just never got into oracle in any meaningful way, so it's wasted on me.
I think for me, it would be the Roots and Wings Oracle still. It just feels the most versatile.
Oh, good.
Probably. I think that would probably be the one.
I get to see a drunk Lisa video.
Oh, did Barb send it to you?
If you guys want to see a drunk video, if Lisa's on a video and she looks really, really tired.
Where are we going with this? No, finish now. You're in it. If I'm really, really tired, what?
When Lisa was a
Apparently I
kid,
look
when Lisa was a kid, she had a lazy eye.
Are you serious right now?
Oh yeah, I'm going there.
Oh my God. Yes,
Okay.
I have a lazy eye.
You don't have.
I have a lazy eye that when I'm tired goes a little funky.
Okay, whoa. Yeah, but see, this is where you look at the defensive. Okay. When Lisa was a kid, she had a lazy eye. She had a surgery on it, fixed the lazy eye.
Kind of.
She doesn't have a lazy eye normally most of the time, but if she's really tired, then her eye,
I start seeing double. That's how I know.
Her
it's
one
happening.
eye starts getting a little drifty, and it's just.
Yeah.
I don't want to describe it because, I know people that have it as a medical condition. She doesn't. So you're minding.
Whenever I'm relaxed enough, it can start.
Well, not relaxed. You have.
It can happen when I'm relaxed. It's happened to me when I'm relaxed. I can tell because I start seeing double. If I'm really like almost asleep or like that kind of relaxed.
Yeah. Well, apparently after the surgery, everything's fine because she had surgery. But when she gets really, 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 really tired,
which one is it? Is it my left eye?
That eye will start to droop and drift, and she's like,
my eye
one
turns. No, it's not that it droops so much as my actual eyeball turns a different direction a little bit. Yeah, it's trippy.
I'm giving away Lisa's medical secrets. It's not
all
really
of my stuff.
Okay. It's
nothing is sacred anymore. I couldn't choose. I love how my decks would be very sad, or I would cheat.
We
right?
both.
I know. Yeah.
I had Bell
we love you,
years
lazy
ago. If I get
all.
drunk or tired, it gets really obvious. Well, if she gets really, really tired, then her eye starts getting a little lazy, right? And it's hilarious because it's hilarious. Obviously, it's not hilarious because it's there, but it's hilarious because it doesn't affect her. So it's just like, oh yeah, it looks normal but has no peripheral vision. Now, that's not. See, that's she doesn't deal with anything actual.
Thank you for subscribing.
You don't deal with anything actually medical.
But no, it's just I start seeing a little double, and my one eye drifts off to one side.
You know what it is? It's like trying to be really respectful.
I don't know which side is it.
I forget.
I can never remember.
It doesn't happen all the time.
I think it's my left.
When
eye.
it happens, it's freaking hilarious, and it's happened a couple of times when she's done videos while tired. So every now and again.
Did you tell me that it's happened on video? Because I don't think we've ever talked about that.
There was one video that you were doing, and for some reason it got slowed down, and you happened to be. There was a sequence of events that made us realize that you had done at least one video while tired, and that when the video was slowed down, it was really, really obvious because you were just like blinking. One eye would blink a little quicker than the other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go back and all of the videos. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh,
seriously. Edit. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm 58 years old now, and I'm scared of that sort of thing. That would make me fucking crazy if that happened.
I don't have to do eye exercises.
No, that's the thing.
This was when I was like 3. That's
the thing. Like, I mean, this
it's not a big deal.
This is why I'm like backtracking and trying to be so freaking careful how I say this, because she doesn't have a medical issue.
She's being careful with everybody else, and with me, she's like under the bus. Under the bus. Oh,
I walk like a drunk and my leg is tired.
That's not a lazy eye. That's a screwy eye. She's describing two things happen, and she's describing one of them, and it's getting kind of confusing. One thing is my eye will this eye will point forward, and this eye will point over here. That's what happens when I'm really, really tired. But the other thing that happens when I'm tired is my eyes don't kind of close at the same place. So they're two different things. But the lazy eye the term lazy eye literally is referring to when my eyeball starts pointing in a different direction.
But it never happens unless you're really tired. And every now and again you've been, I'm just going to go ahead and get this video out before I
had no idea that I've ever had a video with it showing, ever.
It's never shown in some big major way.
Oh, okay. I've
shown it to you. I've shown it to you.
I just don't remember. I probably blocked it out. I'm like, nope.
Okay, it's just enough. It's just enough to be funny and not bad enough to be.
I'm modeling it terribly right now. I feel so uncomfortable. Mystery's like, thank you for modeling self-acceptance, and I'm over here literally dying that Peggy's telling the story.
You know what?
I'm like, we've never talked about whether we were going to talk about this.
Well, I want to be really careful. I want to be really careful
for everybody else.
I want to be careful to point out that I am not mocking a medical condition,
or me,
or you, or you.
Okay,
yes,
I'm not mocking. Be clear.
I'm not mocking a medical condition. I'm mocking.
I'm not handling it well.
I'm having fun with something cute and funny that happens when you're really, really.
It's actually something I'm legitimately self-conscious about. So. It's like, it's one of those things because I can't control it, right?
Yeah, but it's harmless and it's more cute than anything.
It's cute to you, but
no, it's not like Marty Feldman. Oh my God, I would never. I would pretend I would never call it to anybody's attention if she was a. No, it's just exactly enough to be cute and funny, but
Yeah,
not,
exactly. I'm not mocking the condition. I'm mocking my
yes,
wife because I
exactly,
love
because
her.
I love her.
No, let's mock somebody else. Let's
It's
mock you
not-
for a while.
Honey, you farted. I'm like, oh, I mean, you sneezed. I'm like, oh, look, hamster farts.
So again, we're mocking me. It's your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay, go
Come
for
up with
it.
something. I can't think of anything. You have to do it. What?
I'm just waiting.
I can't come up with anything.
Because you're
This
a
is
nice
why.
person.
I know.
She's a nice. Yeah, that's tough love.
So tough. Can you only get the roots and wings as a smaller deck than the they used to have it. She does have it in full size and mini. Sometimes one or the others is out of stock though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a screwy eye when I was born. The nurse told my mom.
It's actually really common.
The nurse told my mom, and the doctor got mad at her for telling and said he fixed it. So you're not. Wow, that sounds obnoxious. I'm sorry. I don't know what it was.
Mystery. I would be mortified if my partner shared a personal, sensitive topic publicly without permission. Well, I didn't think it was all that sensitive.
No, I don't know if I'm sensitive in general this week, y'all. Seriously,
that's true.
That Cancer full moon has
true.
me like feeling so sensitive about everything.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm sensitive in general. But no, Peggy's really good about that.
No, I would, if I thought she was embarrassed, if I thought it was something she was embarrassed by or ashamed of, I would never have brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm just like teasing you. But then again, this is probably a bad week for teasing. So
I've been touchy this week for sure. A wandering eye used to mean something different. Oh, is it wandering eye?
A wandering
eye. So
eye.
basically all I know is that there was a muscle pulling really tight and they had to loosen it when I was a baby. So it was pulling my eye off to one direction. That's how I remember it. But I could be legitimately completely wrong. Oh my God, Lady Strange, I'd personally hand over the keys for the bus. Peggy can throw me under. Read me to Filth Queen. For real though. She has no.
I would never. Okay. I would never. You and I, every single time I've noticed it from you, we've always gotten a really.
We've always laughed about it. Yeah.
It's not something you could or should be embarrassed about.
No, I get weirdly embarrassed sometimes, but like not. Yeah, no. Normally it's just funny.
Yeah, I would never intentionally do that.
That's correct. Called a lazy eye. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You had a lazy eye when you were a kid, and it was corrected, and everything is fine. You have no repercussions from that.
No, Peggy's good. She's in the clear.
But when she gets a little tired, her eye gets a little lazy, and it's
so funny because we'll be having like a conversation. She'd be like, "Hi."
Oh, you're really? No, I wouldn't. I don't do. I only do that to. I only do that if you're laughing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, when we're laughing. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not already laughing, I'll like, you're really tired, aren't you?
We're syncing. You need to come over.
I'd be like, you're really tired, aren't you? And she'll go, no, I'm not. And I'm like, you're lying. And she goes, well, yeah, I'm lying.
It's obvious, right?
Yeah, she cannot lie to me about being tired. It's like the one time I'm like, oh, you're really tired, aren't you? And she goes, no, I'm not. Covered her eye. It's like, oh my God.
Like that's gonna work, right?
That's like, this is
Look,
why
it's fine. You're not saying anything.
I know you're tired.
It's okay.
She has a horrible habit of staying up way too late.
I do that. Yeah.
So I'm like,
oh, thanks.
I'm like, you
How
tired?
do I say your name?
I'm like, you're tired. And you need to go to bed.
Thank you. That's really sweet.
Oh, nice.
When my daughter's tired, her right eye goes in towards her nose. Yeah, mine goes out.
Yeah.
And I mean, is it this eye? I can never freaking remember.
You don't do it often enough because as soon as you start looking tired, I'm like, go to bed.
Or I'll notice myself being like seeing double a little bit.
No, it's pretty.
Oh, Sophie, yeah, Peggy keeps her shipping low.
I keep my shipping. I do my best to keep my shipping low. Yeah. I mean, I may have
the all-seeing eye.
I may have
the eyes betray
I may have to increase it this summer if they keep raising the prices, but I'm hoping not to.
Yeah, Canada Post keeps raising our prices, so that'll probably hit us eventually.
You know what though? Is that I got lucky because just when the cost of shipping was starting to go up and up and up and up and up, I found a source for cheaper. I found bulk pricing for my fabrics.
Yeah, I hope this is always how we come across. Like we bicker, hopefully in a fun way.
Oh yeah. No.
We don't bicker like for reals that way. I feel like because when we fight, we just like have an actual like we're arguing. It's really obvious.
My God, you should see how loud we get when we fight.
We're both
the neighbors probably like, oh my God, those people are fucking horrible. Like,
oh my God, you make us sound so bad.
Have you heard it? We need to record our next fight.
Why would we do that? That sounds horrible.
It is.
No, that's not what I mean. I just mean like
it's like next time you go, oh, this is fine.
No.
It's like, oh my God. If you are an introverted person who can't handle raised voices, do not come to our house when we're
I'm
fighting.
an introverted person that can't handle raised voices, but I still do it.
Everybody has their own thing. We're
passionate people.
Everybody
it shows, right?
Yeah, let's
record our next fight. I know. I'm like, oh my God, can I die now, please? Keep running into communication issues and misunderstandings, especially at work, and I've been so sensitive. Seems to be affecting friends and family a lot as well. There's been a lot of like Mars has been retrograde. There's all kinds
We
of
do
crappy.
not-
Yeah.
We do not
I'll
communicate.
pay extra to see her
any-
next fight. Please record it. What the hell, Eric? No, don't encourage
Friday
her.
night pot fights.
No.
It's funny. We
Oh
don't
my
really.
God.
We don't
call names.
we don't really as a society communicate anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Negative emotions are to be avoided at all costs.
Yeah.
So we're not allowed to bring up negative things. We're not allowed to acknowledge them. We're not allowed to work through them.
Yeah, truth.
Um,
I know we're almost there.
Shipping, basically what we have in Canada is we have our shipping
Oh my
rates
God.
and then we have a fuel surcharge. Fuel surcharges because of the price of gas is what's
We
going
have a
up.
boyfriend. Did you know?
You two are my hubby's online girlfriends. He loves you too. You crack him up. Oh, we love him too.
We have a boyfriend.
I love men. I
We've
just don't
never
want to
had a
sleep with them.
boyfriend, like collectively.
I've had a boyfriend. I married
We've
one.
individually had boyfriends, but we've never had a
We've
boyfriend
never had
put
our
together.
own boyfriend.
That's amazing.
We will hug
Tell
him
him we
and
love
pet
him
him
back.
and name him George.
Is his name George? Because that would be amazing.
Please.
His name is actually George. Dying
Okay,
now,
wait.
officially.
Okay. There is the whole stereotype of a fag hag.
Yeah.
So we need to have. So that's that. Okay, a fag hag is a woman.
I definitely feel like we've mutually
Can I
adopted.
explain that before people
Oh,
think
yes,
I'm being
please.
prejudiced
Please
here?
continue. Yes, sorry.
For anybody who's never heard of a fag hag, and it's an inside term for a woman whose primary friend base is who's
Are gay men.
who's very good
Lots
friends
of
with
gay
gay
men.
men or has a best friend who's a gay man.
Yeah.
And there's also a saying, every fag needs their hag. And I know that particular word is not necessarily a positive word in most communities. You only really hear it from
Within the gay community.
usually. Which we are a gay couple. We're in love
It's
when we
okay.
married each other. Well,
Are you
it's not-
sure? Are you sure about that?
Well,
Debatable.
we're married.
Just kidding.
We're married. Of
We
course,
love
we hate
each
each other.
other.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. So if gay men get fag hags, then we get to have married men as our boyfriends.
Is that how that works?
It is
We're
now.
gonna adopt all your husbands.
It is
We
now.
did adopt Dustin, kind of.
We adopted. He's a gay guy,
Well, yeah,
so he's a
we
different.
can adopt gay boys. All the gay boys.
That's true.
Yeah.
We pretty much adopt all the gay boys.
We do that. Okay, wait.
We adopt all the men.
Cindy asks
Are
us
we
how
fuzzy?
many
I'm
years?
fuzzy.
Probably. Hold on. Maybe because you keep leaning back.
I move around too much.
Cin-
Yeah, see, we
wait,
just
wait.
adopted Phil too. We
Cin-
adopt all the boys.
Cindy asks us how many years have you guys been together? 18? Almost
We've been
18?
together for 18. This August will be our 17th anniversary.
Wedding anniversary.
Wedding
yeah.
anniversary. We've been married for 16 years.
We've been married for
Legally married because this is Canada.
legally married for 16 years.
We can have multiple men as long as we're not sleeping with them.
Yeah, there will be no sleeping with any of the boyfriends. That is not the kind of boyfriend we're talking about here.
Oh, go have fun with your mom. See you later. Don't forget to come back and enter.
Yo, we should do our next thing before we
Oh,
keep
there's
forgetting
gonna
because
be-
people
there's-
keep leaving.
People keep leaving.
Don't leave. We're doing things.
Well, no, people keep
No, I'm just
showing
kidding.
up.
You're allowed to leave. It's fine.
Lisa's got a
Um,
couple of decks she wants to
I
give
want to
away
give some
today
things
too.
away too. Is there a term for dudes who hang with lesbians?
We're trying to figure that out now.
Well, those haven't always been the best experiences. No, I'm just kidding. Straight guys that hang with lesbians. Does that even happen? Does that happen a lot?
Absolutely,
My boss
happens.
is one of those. I feel like he would love hanging around with a bunch of lesbians. He would love it. He would love it.
There's lots of guys who have lesbian friends.
It's another giveaway. Oh, I should show it so that if you're leaving, you know what you're missing. That sounded really bad. I'm gonna give away my Cosmo. What is this?
She's got shit.
What is this? My Cosmo beans.
Do I need to stay?
I'm gonna give away my Cosmo beans.
How many meals can your mom miss before it's dangerous?
Is your mom quietly starving? Because we don't really want to. Do you want to win the Cosmo beans? Get an entry in Cosmo Visions? No, Cosmo beings.
Cosmo beings.
Cosmo Visions is something else. Cosmo beings. It's the
See, I'm
Nelson
perfectly fine with
one.
my husband having 2 gay girlfriends in another country.
You make me laugh too, you guys. Oh, good, excellent.
I will tell you
Did we
right
figure
now.
out the husband's name yet? Ellen's husband's name? Do we know?
I haven't. Don't think we've seen
I think we
that
missed
yet.
it in the chat if you shared it with us already.
Cosmo beings.
Oh, Lesbro.
Lesbro.
That's perfect.
Okay, lesbros. Okay,
Yeah.
we need lesbros. I love guys.
Yeah, we better
I'm
do
too
this.
much like a guy myself.
We need
I
to
love
find out if-
I love hanging around guys.
Okay.
I love guys
bye.
as friends.
How do we enter? Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna talk about it in a second. Okay, so if you haven't seen Cosmo Beings, this is it. Let me come up with. Oh, here, you show those for a second.
I show those for a second.
Oh God, here's
Bruno's
Bruno.
back.
Oh no, why is he here?
Knight of Cup. Simon.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to just do your best. I'm
She
so
gonna
sorry.
show this
No,
deck.
just do your best.
Oh,
just do your best.
Can they still see it?
Yes, they can still see it.
Knight of Cups. If you can't see it, I guess there's not much I can do about it because Lisa's got
There. Now you can see.
8 of Swords,
There. Yeah. Yeah. And I've got a bag because it just has
Four
to go.
Swords. It's gonna go with the bag.
bag.
Lisa's got so many extra bags. I've got more of that material. If she changes her mind, I can make her another
It's the
bag.
perfect match. It's a perfect match.
The moon.
There's a little white book.
Oh, speaking of bags, there was one more thing I was going to mention when we were still going on about the shop and stuff. I am taking custom orders again, but because I'm focusing on other projects,
Turn around, be slow.
Turn around, be slow. Like you're probably looking at a couple of months. Like
turn around slow. Turn around slow.
I'm happy to get you on the list, and I'm happy to start working on any custom orders, but just don't come in expecting anything happening fast.
Y'all, I want to love this one so
Nine of
bad.
Cups.
It hurts actually a little bit.
You love this deck, but you're just not using it. This goes back to what Robin was saying about the darker themes too, black and white. That just seems to be the thing.
The more
that people are doing
monochromatic
right now. Monochromatic.
Yeah.
King of Wands.
Yeah.
King
I should tell
Wands.
them how to enter now.
Okay,
so put in.
This one is different.
This is a live giveaway, which means we're going to collect your guys' entries right now, and then we're going to pick a name. So all you have to do to enter is leave a comment with hashtag Cosmo. I just put it on the screen.
Doug.
I just put it on the screen, hashtag Cosmo. Sophie, this is by the same creator as the Mons Tarot.
Doug, your very first boyfriend needs a Peggy bag.
So we have a tool that's collecting your guys' entries for the next little bit, and then we will draw a live winner on the spot here in a little bit. So this is a live giveaway.
So this is live. Hashtag Cosmo right now in the comments.
Yeah, to enter for the reading mat afterwards later
reading
on.
Mat is a separate draw.
Later on,
so do that.
No
after.
hashtag, just put quilt. Not
homo.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny. So yeah, we will be shipping this open.
You don't have to be gay to be my boyfriend because I'm not sleeping with you anyway.
It's true. Nobody else is sleeping with her. That's how that works.
No, she won't like that.
Open internationally, not affiliated with YouTube, must be 18 and over to enter.
Yeah, the reason Bruno appeared, he's right here.
Look at this.
We started talking about boyfriends, and he showed up.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna leave him. I don't want to disturb him.
So there might be a little bit of Bruno hair on the mat for the winner because Bruno's now sleeping on it.
You guys, I can't.
He took.
If you're allergic to dogs, you might not want to enter for this quilt. But just can we for a second just?
Yeah. Every time I make something new, if I make the mistake of putting it where he can get to it, he will try to take a nap on it.
That's what's happening.
No, we always talk about Bruno.
Oh, the Bruno.
That cartoon was so mean.
Oh, good job, Melissa. And you guys, if you enter more than once, you don't get multiple entries. Just as an FYI, sometimes people think that's how that works, but no, just one time. It will automatically filter out duplicates. So.
Don't worry. I have those lint rollers. We use them very, very generously. And
we usually don't let things get to where he can get at them.
This
was Peggy's carelessness.
This is my The reason why I have such a big area over there is to make sure that I'm keeping everything away from the dogs. Like he doesn't get a chance to do this, but under normal circumstances.
It's so stinking cute. It's so stinking cute.
Did you know that somebody wants to win that and you're laying on it?
My pets love to hang out when I crochet.
You.
Look at this.
That's for all my boyfriends on the internet.
I want to
He's just looking at me like we're having a conversation. He loves to hear my voice.
This actually got decluttered when Peggy helped me declutter in last weekend's live. So
oh my god, if you haven't seen last weekend's live,
it was insane.
Oh, it was
insane.
It was crazy.
Insanity.
I actually went back and watched the whole thing just to catch the comments because you guys were
hilarious.
Every time I looked up, there was a hilarious comment, and if I'd have focused on the comments, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere.
Yeah.
There's a built-in app in StreamYard that we're using for the live right now.
Yeah.
And then is it also StreamYard? What are you using to get you use something else?
Right now I'm using a combination of StreamYard and that was really weird. My chat just blew up. StreamYard is what I'm using to stream, and then OBS Studio is what I'm using I've now got a stream bot that helps me out, and some overlays that come up and tell us when somebody joins the Unicorn Fam, things like that. That's all through Stream Elements and OBS
That
Studio.
last video was just hilarious.
It was so fun.
It was hilarious. You guys were so helpful. It was awesome. What happened?
I don't know. I removed a bot, like a
bot.
bot.
Okay. So it was just.
I removed a bot, but then it did this like weird duplication of everything I did.
No, it was probably detecting multiple incoming messages at the same time and just messaged you funny.
Could be. Yeah. But
it's not a big deal.
I made my dog her own doggy blanket with puppy prints appliqué on it. That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Bruno has his own blanket. I just need to make him a better one.
Any tarot book recommendations? I'm writing one, but that's going to be a while. In the meantime, I would say Kitchen Table Tarot is always
That's Bruno's little blanket.
Kitchen Table Tarot is my favorite to
There's your
recommend.
blanket.
And Your Tarot Court
He's
by
like looking. He's like, why?
Oh my God. Your Tarot Court by Anthony Dawn and Kitchen Table Tarot would be the two off the bat that I'd recommend.
Okay.
78 Degrees of Wisdom, if you want to go deep, would be really, really great. And any book by Rachel Pollack, Mary Kay Greer. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. My dog is watching y'all right now. He only barks at the overhead videos with the hands. Really? That's so funny. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
By the way, speaking of Bruno hair, this is fully washable.
Oh yeah, it's cotton.
You can wash it.
It's
just
cotton.
cold.
It's washable.
Gentle wash, cold water, leave flat to dry.
I can't get at links
look
right
at him,
now
look at him.
without
He wants to- he's
confusing
like-
Peggy
he's like-
because I have to go to a different screen.
He's like, you took it away.
Um,
I'm just keeping an eye on my dog. He wants to try. He's trying to figure out how to get this back.
he's sad. He's literally laying on a different quilt right now, but Peggy took the mat away from him.
Every time, especially
Um,
if it's a quilt. For some reason, the tarot bags he doesn't care about, but the quilts.
Do you use your tarot to speak to spirits? And if so, what energy or person do you try to reach? I communicate with my spirit guide with tarot. I've done more recently some ancestor work with tarot, going back to sort of like ancestors of place and time, not so much blood ancestry. That's probably about it. Yeah, usually communicating with guides or specific guides that I already have relationships with.
I just like take the message from the universe.
Yeah. How do I request my Peggy merch with Bruno hair?
Just leave me a message.
Seriously.
I need a tuft of Bruno hair in my stuff.
We'll make it happen.
Please rub
Wouldn't
this.
be
Please
hard.
rub this on your dog before you mail it to me.
For real.
I
Poor
have
Bruno.
he has literally come up for a cuddle during a
Aw,
video. And
buddy.
if I'm wearing a black shirt, he'll come up with a cuddle during a video. He'll get back down again, and I've got little white hairs all over myself.
over. Yep. That's
With
how that
just
works.
Bruno.
It's true. So yeah, we will draw a name for this in a few minutes. So
Buddy,
if you,
what are you
want
doing?
to win it,
Do I
enter
need a
it.
bath?
I am trying to make sure that decks that I am rehoming get rehomed efficiently these days. So we'll probably be doing more
Bruno's
giveaways.
Shayla's actually a gorgeous dog
She's
too.
so
She just is
pretty.
like, leave me alone.
Yeah, she's so pretty, but she's
she's
dark.
a very cute little cuddle monster, but she doesn't like cuddling like this. She doesn't get jealous of us talking, so she doesn't want to come up.
Jackie, yeah, this is a really interesting question. So, Kawaii Tarot, do you recommend it for a beginner? My 16-year-old is starting tarot and really likes this deck. I don't want to spend the money if it won't work for her. Okay, so first thought is this. If you have somebody who's interested in tarot, they're not going to study a deck they're not interested in. So that's the first issue to kind of think about.
Yeah, if they don't like the deck, you're wasting your money because they just won't be interested.
Yeah, I will say it can be really motivating to have a deck that they're excited to learn how to use. So, and the Kawaii Tarot is really inexpensive. My thought would be, see how she feels about it's worth a try. You're talking about the blue box one, right? I feel like that one's super affordable and accessible. I would say maybe it's worth a try. I think that it's good to maybe also have a basic deck that has some keywords on it, or that or a really good book. I've got an actual video coming out.
I was going to ask about that because it's like not everybody wants to read the book. So,
but when you're first learning, you need to refer to something to know what they mean.
Bruno, keep the merch.
Peggy loves that practical tarot wisdom because it's got the meanings right on the cards. That can be a good like supplementary deck.
Bruno, we
sure.
can't send you Bruno because he can't cope with life when I'm not around.
No,
he can cope without Lisa because Lisa goes for her day job every day. But if I'm out of the house, he's like, "What happened? I don't like this."
What do you mean? What are you talking about with efficiency? What do you mean? You've been very efficient. Is there a reason you're going for the efficiency? I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, that's a little confusing.
Gotta love the creature confetti. Also, the fabric for that bag is gorgeous. I know, isn't it?
Basically,
so cute.
the best tarot deck for a beginner is a tarot deck that they like, and
they're motivated to learn how to use.
If they like it, say, okay, we'll give some thought, blah blah blah, and then check in like 2 weeks later and see if they still like it.
Sometimes, oh my god!
Sometimes it's really easy to go, that's cute. Oh, that's cuter. Oh, that's cuter. Oh, that's cuter. But
that is so cute, Helen. Oh my gosh.
The rehoming of decks efficiently.
Oh, Kyra said rehoming of decks efficiently. Mostly because of space, because I have a little drawer where I like to keep things that are getting ready to be rehomed. And the bigger that pile of decks to be rehomed gets, the more overwhelmed I get. So I like to get them moving out fairly quickly.
Bruno doesn't kiss faces for some reason, and we don't know why, but this is what he does instead. It's like Shayla would just sit there and lick my face for an hour, but I think he believes that he's too aggressive or that we might get mad, so he'll give us baths.
I need to put the unicorn spread back up, but I need to rename it. So I'm going to be renaming it and putting that back up at some point soon. That one's, I have really quick, Eric Nun's referring to a spread I created that's based on the last unicorn. I'm going to put that back up. Like I said, I just have to rename it, take some fresh pictures, but the spread itself is still good. You can request it if you just send me an email. I can let you know what to book so that you can have it.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that
Yeah.
many decks. I think I've got about 20 or so
Yeah.
or something like that. I just focus on which of the decks I'm going to be using and which of the decks I love tiny decks, really tiny decks.
This is such a good recommendation.
I keep them as a collectible and barely ever use them. And then I've got my 2 or 3 that I just really like and use regularly.
That's true. Marlena's recommendations here are really good. Good Karma Tarot and Modern Witch would be great for teens. I totally agree.
You like?
I've actually got a video coming out next month, I think, about my favorite beginner decks and books. So I'm working on that. Yeah, where did it go? The fact that she wants to do tarot is exciting. We'll be learning together, but she's good with my cards. For her intuition is amazing. She'll probably be fine with the Kawaii Tarot then, honestly. Yeah. There's enough there. There is a little guidebook that comes with the deck. She's probably gonna be fine.
I always refer to the books, and I always do this, and I always do that, but I do better with decks that I like the art. So as long as she likes the deck, she'll use it.
That's true.
And she'll get more out of it because it's going to be.
Yeah, if it's one she's excited to use.
It's a thing. I'm not sure how to describe this, but like, if you're really, really, really into something, so if you're really, really, really enjoying the art, like, so you ever notice those people that have an amazing head for facts and figures for things that they do like and can't remember shit about things they don't? So a deck that they're really going to enjoy for other reasons, they'll do a much better job of retaining it.
He's overtired. Phil asks if I'm still going to be doing readings if you're going to be so busy. Okay, so the plan right now is to continue doing my pro readings while I'm writing the book, creating the deck, working, doing YouTube. Yes, this is the plan. Just keep in mind that sometimes what will happen if I'm really overwhelmed or busy is readings may go out of stock. That hasn't needed to happen for a long time, so I'm probably fine.
Yeah, she might have to take a break from it.
Or my turnaround time
off for a little while.
Yeah.
Or
my turnaround time will just get long. There may be a point when I'm really slammed where I may need to like temporarily put them out of stock, but yeah, typically
Bruno is buffering.
I'm okay.
He's buffering.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Are you buffering?
Lisa's nothing if not ambitious. I really enjoy the variety of activities.
He stayed awake because he was trying to get to that thing. Every time I make something new, he's got to get to it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of requests for a Lenormand thing. I'm still wrapping my head around that. I don't know if it's something I'll be able to do this year. It is something I'm thinking about though, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Where did it go? Absolutely. Apparently, it's something in the chemistry of the brain and the way it computes. We're more likely to remember what we enjoy. Yeah.
Exactly.
That makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
It's such a classic thing.
Readings.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
He would do the most. He's just gonna go lick, 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 lick.
Yeah. Welcome to the Unicorn Fam, Anna.
Hi, baby.
Yay! We have a lot of fun up in there. That's awesome. Let me go grab the practical tarot wisdom. Hold on. Let me just scooch this. Your footstool.
Bruno is just having.
Can you pull the footstool? Actually, no.
I tried to, and then I got.
Pardon my head.
Oh, that's even better.
I had to move the footstool because like it was blocking.
Where are you going?
I'm grabbing your.
Oh, Oh no, he's just waiting.
There, show your.
Show my. This is my favorite deck. Is that what you were going for?
Yeah, because a couple people. I think Robin asked about it just now. I'm like wearing these like casual shorts.
Maybe
hanging
put
out.
dog treats on a page full of answers and see which one he eats. He'll eat them all.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He gets. Okay, he's a diabetic dog. Oh yeah, still don't forget #Cosmo if you want to win the deck. We're just gonna draw for that in a couple minutes.
Yes. I totally want the Anna K. Lenormand, but I don't.
So this is my favorite deck because this is the deck I can use where I don't want to have to think about what do I remember, how do I remember it, blah 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 blah.
So it's got the meanings right on it,
and I can always like.
The imagery from this one is from the Universal Weight, I think.
Yeah, right? I believe so.
It looks like it. It's got that colored pencil.
We're doing the thing again. No, nope.
Now it's good.
I'm fuzzier. It's
you're
okay.
fuzzy because you're further.
I can be fuzzy.
We have to be at the same like distance.
Well, you got to pull the.
How do I join the Unicorn Fam? Do I have to exit the live? No, there's a join button under. If you're on mobile, it might be weird, but on a computer, there's a join button underneath the or next to the subscribe button. There's also a link in the description box, which might work better.
This is what is this one again?
Practical Tarot Wisdom.
Practical Tarot Wisdom by Arwen Lynch.
Yes. I have seen the Anna K. Lenormand. I low-key do. Did I already say this? I might have already said this. I might have just said this. I kind of want it because it's beautiful and I love my Anna K. Tarot, but I'm so picky. Not picky, but I don't want a lot of Lenormand decks. So I'm debating. If it comes in, I'd probably have to let something else go. I know it's indie. I've looked at it a lot over the years. I really do kind of want it, but for some reason, I just have never pulled the trigger on it. Okay,
don't forget #Cosmo if you want to win the deck. We will send anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
If you are certain,
unless your country is like blocked by Canada or something,
there's
which has never happened, has it?
I don't
Once?
think we've ever had that happen. During COVID, we had a couple times where we couldn't send to certain countries because shipping just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
One of our more recent winners was in Brazil.
Ooh, maybe I need to.
They're probably going to take a couple of months to get their deck, but we sent it and it's on its way, and it's fine. We'll send anywhere.
We should draw that name. We should draw that name.
Dogs barking. We're going to draw that name. So hashtag Cosmo if you haven't already entered for the Cosmo Beings.
We'll do a countdown.
Cosmo Beings Oracle, right?
Cosmo Beings Tarot.
Oh, distracted with dogs barking. Oh my God. When these guys get going, because we have the two of them, it's a feedback loop. And they're little, so they'll just go stand under something. Hey, you can't get me. I can keep working. They're like crazy little monsters.
All right, so we're gonna welcome to the support of unicorns, Kristen. Oh my God, that's awesome. Welcome. Okay, so we're gonna do a countdown. Hold on, we're gonna wait for the. There it is. Oh, did it not show? Hold on. No. Dancing unicorn. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Oh no, it was on there. It was really cute. Okay, just trust me, it was cute.
Okay, there was a question that you may want to look at. Jerry.
I've been going I've been going back and forth with Jordan. No, they said earlier it was pronounced Gier.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I've been going back and forth with joining the Unicorn fam. I know that you want to keep things exclusive, but I don't really want to keep. Okay, let me back up. One thing you can say to convince me.
It's not about exclusivity. It's about the safe space. Yeah,
my main thing with the Unicorn fam was to create a space where we could be a little bit more intimate in our conversations. So that's the number one goal why I created it in the first place. But I like having it's nice. Okay, when you're new to YouTube, you guys might not remember when this channel was new, for example, when it's a smaller group, it's just easier to get to know people and like have deeper conversations. Whereas, it's the deeper conversations. Plus, you do
it
recreates that smaller environment.
You do a monthly reading. Everybody gets a free reading.
I'm really
once
bad
a month.
At selling myself, yo.
Everybody gets a free reading once a month. If you are in the what tier and up.
Magical and Up
gets a free reading every month
and an exclusive video
every month. And then we also do Self-Worth Saturday.
That's in the badass tier.
In the badass tier, we do Self-Worth Saturday.
We're going through my book, the Self-Worth Path in there now.
We're going to do that because all the self-worth lessons of the book. So the self-worth Saturday.
And then the supportive unicorn tier, you get all the emojis. And we do regular book club. And we have a live every other month for book club. Yeah.
My personal value.
I'm really bad at this.
My personal value is in the readings and in Self-Worth Saturday because Self-Worth Saturday sometimes gets pretty freaking vulnerable. But
Self-Worth Saturday legit is like, none of us are therapists, but it is legit like group therapy once a month. Yeah. Like we all get together and talk about our shit, therapy. Right? We really talk about our shit.
It's like monthly group therapy, but it also can be a vulnerable space, which is why it is more private.
Yeah. It's so that we can all share and not feel like a million people are watching. Yeah.
I'm not implying anybody is anything, but if anybody's been on social medias for a while, there's always a looky-loo.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well,
we wanted to have those vulnerable conversations.
Yeah, peer therapy. Yes, peer therapy.
There we go. Thanks, Robin.
And
it's kind of like that. Yeah, we get to share.
We don't treat it like therapy, but everybody benefits, and we tackle some really
intense
topics. So.
Yeah. So that's what we do at Badass. But yeah, supportive is where you get to join the Facebook group. And so hopefully that explains it all. I took away the thing. I got distracted, yo.
Yeah, like there's no obligation. There's no pressure or obligation to ever join. There's no pressure or obligation to stay once you have joined.
Yeah.
And you guys don't owe us shit, which I say all the freaking time.
Yeah.
So we're never gonna we're answering a question that's been asked, but we're never going to be so all about the private membership that we're just going to make everything weird the rest of the time.
Yeah. Okay, are we ready to draw this name?
I think it's worth joining if you don't have Facebook. There is a private Facebook group, but it's not mandatory or expected.
No, all the main things happen on YouTube. The Facebook's an extra perk, but it's not critical. Like book club, for example, all those discussions, we also have them on the live stream.
Ooh, Peggy Lou, there's another Peggy in the group. Hello,
this?
Peggy.
Peggy Lou. Oh, yay. Okay, so if you have not yet entered, this is your last chance. We're going to count down. Are you ready? Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
We'll see who wins. What are you doing?
I had to fix it because it had gotten separated from its little dog. Ivy's Grove. That's Kelly. Are you still in here, Kelly? You better be. I'm just kidding. You don't have to be. It's fine.
Yeah, there's 2 Peggy's in here.
If
The
for some
world
reason-
cannot compute.
If for some reason, Ivy, you're not in here anymore, and you see this later, then drop me an email. Well, either way, drop me an email, tarotwithlisa@gmail.com. Drop me an email with your shipping address, and if you're comfortable, your phone number for shipping. Otherwise, I can use my own phone number, which is totally fine. But just message. Oh, you're still here! Yay! Congratulations! That's awesome.
Well, you won. Give us a quick message with your
With your
mailing
address.
information,
and we'll pop it in the mail for you with
We'll
our next
pop it in
batch
the
of
email.
shipping.
We're doing shipping. We're packing tonight, so we should be able to have it.
Yeah, I can pop it in an envelope. If you give me your mailing
Don't
address,
put it up here.
No.
Email it using the email address below.
If you mail me your address right away,
Welcome back.
Kelly, then we'll get it shipped out like right away, next day or two. So yeah, drop me an
having a
email with your
problem?
address. Congratulations.
Bruno's having a Bruno size problem.
Are you having a Bruno size?
He's
It's
sleepy.
so
He's
dark. Look
sleepy.
at how dark it is.
He's sleepy and can't figure out how to get to sleep.
It's 3:30 p.m. and it looks
I'm
like
not
it's
giving
like
you that.
it's like almost sunset. It's crazy. So it's so dark.
Here,
Wait, if there's more than one Peggy, does that make us? Oh no,
pegged. It makes
No, say no, honey. Please say no. It took you a second, didn't it?
no.
Oh,
I just don't know what.
I was like, please say no.
Well,
please
now
say
you
no,
have to
please say
explain
no.
what you mean by
No,
that.
I do not. No, that's what the Google is for.
That's what the Google is for.
No, that's only what happens to. Excuse me. No.
I'm the original, so I don't
No,
have
thank
anything
you.
to worry about.
No, thank you. Oh my god, I'm dying right now.
Now I
Oh my
want to know.
God.
Well, it was Peggy Lou. So that's
You're not Peggy
technically a
Lou.
different name.
Yeah, you're not Peggy Lou, are you? No.
Yeah, if you're underage, do not Google pegged.
Yeah. Yes, please do not.
I am Peggy.
It's naughty adult stuff. Okay.
It's very naughty adult stuff.
It's been warm and sunny in Eugene. Oh, well, thanks a lot. Hasn't been here. It's
Yeah.
been pouring down.
Oh no, we're in,
Dustin just happens to come back right now. Of course he does. Of course he does.
there are 2 Peggies in the group.
Oh, we came on a walk with you. That's so lovely, Michelle. Aw. 9:40
Oh,
a.m.
nice.
in Australia. Beautiful sunny day. Oh,
Yeah,
we need to go
I want to be in
there.
Australia. I want to go
Yeah.
to Australia. Australia has been on
It's
my bucket list for
midnight?
most of my life.
Where are you, Leanne? That it's midnight. You must be in Europe somewhere in that
Hi.
area
Are we
ish.
gonna wrestle?
Geography
Are we
is
gonna
not
wrestle?
my strong suit.
Bruno
At
will
all.
not he will wrestle with Shayla, but he will under no circumstances will he wrestle with a human. So this is about as rough as he gets.
Yeah. Does Peggy mean something besides your name? Yes.
Oh no, Peggy is my name. It's not Margaret.
Oh, is that what you meant? Okay, sorry, I was confused.
Yeah.
23:41 in the UK, 7:40
Peggy
a.m.
is-
in Malaysia.
What are we doing?
Hey,
What are we
did we
doing? What are
manage to
doing?
actually be in the daytime for like everybody? Sort of, kind of, almost.
We're kinda,
Germany
yeah.
for Kayhan. Oh, okay.
Are we wrestling? We're wrestling.
He's excited.
He
You're
gets-
so cute. Look at this.
Now
This
he'll
is
go
good.
pick a fight with Shayla
I
later
can't
to
really show
actually
him.
wrestle, but this is about as rough as he will ever get, and he just sits
I
there.
can't really show him. I
Wait,
can't.
come on, beat up my face. Beat up my. Yeah, let me get your face.
He's so cute.
He's just got his way.
He's so cute.
Yeah,
Yes, we're real Peggies.
Real Peggies. Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you tried to explain to me that Peggy could be short for Margaret,
Margaret.
and I'm like, how? And
I
she's
would-
like, Margaret
I would go to
Meg
school.
Peg?
First day of school, I would go to school, sit
What?
down. Oh, first day of school, you sit down and oh, okay, what's your name? My name's this. My name's this. Hi, my name's Peggy. No, dear. What's your real name? My name's Peggy.
That would be
Michelle
so
Craker accidentally
obnoxious.
Googled Peg.
I never
Don't
had that
do
problem.
I
Lisa
would get
can
sent.
technically
I
be
would
short
get
for
sent.
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth.
but,
Yeah. Well, so Peggy is short for Margaret, and Margaret or Elizabeth.
No,
Margaret.
Margaret.
Peggy is short
yeah.
for Margaret. Because
Meg Peg.
yeah,
Peggy.
Meg Peg Peggy.
It's such a reach, right?
Does it? Well, it's just
I mean,
the way-
Elizabeth Liza
it's just
Lisa,
the way it was.
kind of.
I would get sent home. Go ask your mother what your real name is.
Yeah.
It's like that's not my real. That's my real name. My real name is Peggy. No, it's not. Go check with your mother and see if it's Margaret. See if it's Margaret or Maggie or whatever the.
That's so.
Your name must be Margaret.
obnoxious.
Go. It's like I go. Hey, Mom. What's my name? Steph Girls has a Peggy too.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, Mom had a fight with a nun because my sister Betty is Betty, not Elizabeth. My mom's a Betty. Peggy is also a nickname for Patrick. Now that's odd.
A nickname for Patrick? Okay, I've never heard that.
So maybe they thought it was.
I knew the Richard one.
I would get sent
What
home.
about Bruce though? Richard
Marge.
to Bruce.
No, my name is Peggy. I do not. It is not a short form for anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get sent home from school, and I'd stand there in front of the teacher and go, "No, we did this last year. My name is Peggy."
Yeah.
No, it's not. You're just forgetting. Go home and ask your mom.
No.
Well, I was named after my mother and great-great-grandmother. Wow.
Oh wow. Martha, Martha, Martha.
Shelley as a nickname for Michelle. At least that makes a little bit of sense. But Margaret turning into Peggy doesn't make a lot. Oh, Martha. Martha.
Membership is monthly, and Google, like YouTube, whatever, YouTube manages it. So I don't have any control over that. But as far as I know, there's no way to pay yearly. I think it's only monthly.
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Bruno's
oh my
buffering.
God. Yeah,
Bruno's
I'm Beth, not Elizabeth. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I bet everybody's like, "Oh, you
Sandy
must
can
be
be a boy and
Elizabeth."
a girl's name. I think I went to school with a Sandy. Wonder what Sandy. I wonder if is Sandy short for something when it's boys?
Yay! Thanks for upgrading to badass. Yay!
And I think it's also prorated. It's like
Miss Tree. Did we get a dancing unicorn for Miss Tree? Did it not come up? Did we not get a dancing unicorn? Where's my dancing unicorn for Miss Tree?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Don't agonize one way or the other. And I think if something comes up and you change your mind, I think it prorates you back out.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I would look it up first. We haven't really done a lot.
I don't get any control over that bit. Has a self-worth path study. We're just starting in January, and you can jump in and out anytime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always get told I'm spelling my own name wrong.
Let me answer this question real quick. It's okay. You can jump in and jump out. Like if you don't start in January, it's no big deal. It's just that our live streams each month, we're gonna have topics that are also happening in the book. So if you happen to be reading along with us,
and you're not
be relevant.
You're not blocked from older content either.
You can go back and look at all the past stuff the moment you join. So you get access to everything right away.
Yeah. So
don't worry if you can't jump in right now. It's no big deal.
Oh yeah, bro. Streamer is holding the dancing unicorn hostage.
Apparently it's Streamel, and this is what have. Oh, maybe they don't show upgrades. That could be why.
Okay, so what else is new? What else is new in the world? Vancouver does not get winter. We get rain. It's been raining for almost 2 weeks.
Yep.
So we've got that.
He's not going to let us stay on very much longer.
He's fine.
He's about done.
He's fine.
He's cooked.
He's having a good time. He's thinking this is just the most amazing thing. Come on, lay
down. We've started. Lisa did a post. Oh, thanks, Kyra. I think Kyra's right. I bet you it's because it was an upgrade instead of.
Oh, you have another deck that you're giving away. You better think about that.
Do y'all want another giveaway? Nobody wants another giveaway. They're probably sick of it by now.
Oh, come on. That is like so freaking transparently needy. My God.
I'm terrible.
Oh my God. Tell me I'm pretty and I'll do another giveaway.
No, tell Peggy
let's see, giveaway.
Giveaway? Excuse me? No, I just like teasing people.
What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Hi.
Okay, so this is a three-fer. This is a three-fer. Hold on. So I almost pulled these back out of the declutter basket to keep them. And so that's why they have to go, because I'm not going to use them. But if they stay, they're going to remain a temptation to keep for no reason.
No, the quilt one, Aspasia, is that one. Come back later and put the word quilt in the comments below. We're not giving that one away for a week.
You're pretty and we like free things.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Peggy gets Lisa to give away all the decks. I know, right?
This way, as soon as I can get her to give them away, then I don't have to worry about me and my husband. So
I do have these. So I am letting go of the illustrated herbiary bestiary.
You just read it to yourself and not show anybody. I was going to hold them up.
Give me a second. Illustrated herbiary, bestiary, and crystallary. So there's one. But these are I have edged them. So for example, the bestiary one, which is in this, the guidebook is in these pretty blues. So I actually edged it in like shades of blue. The herbiary one is, the guidebook has like greens. And so I edged it shades of green on these cards. And the crystallary,
I don't really care.
I edged in shades of purple.
She showed this on her previous. Would you recommend me?
I had combined them into a mega deck, which made it a little unwieldy. I think
I'm gonna tackle this question in just a minute. No, you go ahead. I will get to you in a second, Jackie. No problems there.
I think I'm done. So go ahead.
Okay, Vancouver is extremely multicultural. Currently in this region, white people are the minority. So any person of a different background is not going to have a hard time. Okay. Sorry. Let me just. Jackie Elias's question is: would you recommend moving to Vancouver, especially if you are darker of Hispanic descent? We have, as far as I'm aware, we have a relatively large Hispanic community in this area. We have just around the corner, we have a what's the name of that store? We have a store that caters to the Hispanic community. There's another
We've got stores for all types of different
yeah,
cultures.
well, basically Vancouver is Vancouver is represented by over 200 countries worldwide.
Yeah, we're very multicultural.
Yeah,
here,
cosmopolitan.
Sure.
Vancouver has a very high cost of living, so that is an issue. But in terms of cultural / racial / religious diversity, you're not going to have a problem getting along with everybody here.
Just so y'all know what's happening in the chat. If you want to enter to win, these 3 are all going to the same home because I don't want to separate them. So you must be 18 and over. It's not affiliated with YouTube. And enter hashtag Mega in the chat. And we have a tool that's automatically collecting the entries. So we'll draw a name in a few minutes. But this will be for all 3. They're all going to go to the same home all together as a family.
Yeah, so
because I don't want to separate them because they're all edged and stuff in similar ways. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, put in Mega, open internationally. Did I say that yet? So yeah, the usual giveaway rules for us apply. Yeah. But yeah, we'll do that and then we'll pop it in the mail. Whoever the winner is will need to email me with their shipping address at tarotwithlisa@gmail.com. Yeah, okay, so that's the basics.
Okay, so in terms of diversity of every flavor, including you know, we don't deal with homophobia here.
Well, it's not like sanctuary permanent, but we've never had any issues. You and
no,
I
that's
never
what I'm,
I'm sorry. I thought you said just in general. And I'm like, I don't know,
look,
maybe.
You're gonna run into assholes wherever
Everywhere.
you're gonna run into assholes
but
wherever
we've never
you
had
go.
a problem. Yeah.
We've never had a problem. We've never seen people that have had a problem. And that's like I said, this is an insanely diverse community here.
It's true, yeah.
No matter where you go.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have a hard time.
No.
Period. Based on anything. The only way that you're gonna have a hard time in this area is that it's hideously fucking expensive to live here.
It's hideously expensive. There are certain neighborhoods where they're a little bit more conservative for sure, just like anywhere. But generally speaking,
yeah, it's very expensive to live here. It's extremely expensive.
I would not say it is accessible. Oh, you mean from a disability standpoint? From an ability standpoint,
I'm disabled and I don't have a problem.
Winter's a problem because we don't have sidewalk plows and things like that. So getting to
that's a lot, but that's an infrastructure issue. And
that's what I'm referring to is the accessibility of like in wintertime, you might not be able to get around very well. I have a friend in a wheelchair who struggled in the winter when there was snow not cleared, getting anywhere. Yeah, but buses, transit, all that stuff is very accessible.
We have
a great transit system.
Like there's
really
some
good transit system.
We have a really, really, really good transit system. Some people don't like our transit system, especially if you're from like someplace like New York City that has an exceptional a very, very, very extensive and integrated transit system.
Yeah,
you're gonna find Vancouver to be a bit podunk, but the transit system here is really good, especially for Canada, especially for what we have and how we're set up.
And it's only snow where we really have a big issue here. And even then it's very temporary because our snows rarely last more than a few days.
Yeah. Okay. If you're from New York,
you're
probably going to find, if you're from New York City, you're probably going to find Vancouver to be not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really expensive to live here.
It is very expensive.
Cost of living is really high, but you're going to get treated very well. There are areas where certain ethnicities tend to congregate, but it's not this kind of thing where you feel unsafe being in those neighborhoods.
Agree.
Did I make that? I think.
Yeah, there's a bit of like there's like an area where there's a lot of one culture or another culture, but everybody gets along.
We're a mega city here, right? Where one city bleeds into the next. Mm-hmm. So Surrey has a very high Indian population. I mean, East Indian. Mm-hmm. Has a very high Indian population. But if we were to move to Surrey, we're not going to be treated. We're going to be dealing with a language barrier in some neighborhoods, but beyond that, we're not going to be dealing with anything that matters.
Just like any place else, there's going to be a couple of sketchy neighborhoods, that kind of thing. The usual. So just make sure you check in advance, right? There's an area in North Surrey that's pretty darn sketty. From a violence perspective, like there's a couple bad neighborhoods. That's all I meant. It's not perfect.
But that's different, right?
Yeah. Real quick, somebody asked a question related to the giveaway. I need to answer real quick. If somebody wants us to include a note, please remind me. I am notoriously terrible about including notes and giveaways when we ship them. I like throw them in a box or bag and ship them out. I am happy to do it. Please remind me if you would like something like that if you win. Okay.
Yeah. Most of our cities and towns here.
Yeah.
Canada was very connected to the UK.
Oh, we have a lot of same city names.
A lot of same city names. I grew up 20 minutes outside of London, Ontario. Yeah. I lived for 2 or 3 years in Paris, Ontario.
We're in Canada.
We're in Canada. So we have a lot of English names here.
I did see. Thank you, Kyra.
Like Vancouver is named after an explorer, but we also have Queen Elizabeth Park is in the middle of Vancouver. Like we have a lot of that stuff. Anyway,
yeah, there's a lot of British references.
I love it here in Vancouver. Yeah. I really do. I love it here in Vancouver. The diversity is amazing. I just wish it was cheaper.
Oh, guys, caps don't matter. If you typed it in all lowercase or all uppercase, doesn't matter. As long as you include the hashtag, you're good.
Yeah, hashtag Megan, no spaces between the hashtag
and duplicates don't count, so they're waste your time because it automatically filters those out. Currently moving outside of London, moved back here. Oh no, she's from there. We met in St. Thomas, Ontario. Well, I met her
we met in St. Thomas, Ontario.
Yeah.
But tons and tons and tons of English UK place names.
Yeah.
Stratford. We used to drive past London through Stratford and Cambridge.
Yeah.
To get to Brantford.
How far are we from the Pacific Ocean? We can drive to the beach.
I can take a bus to the beach.
The neat thing here is that in the Vancouver area, you can literally go to the beach, Pacific Ocean Beach. Yeah. You can go to the beach. You can drive to the mountains because we have ski resorts within driving distance. Within driving distance, you can go to Whistler, go skiing. You can go to the beach, or you can drive east and go to the desert. So we have forest where we live, kind of more foresty style area with, it's concrete jungle now, but there's lots of forest around. So we have the kind of green Pacific Northwest classical kind of nature here, but then we can get to the beach, the mountains, or the desert in a few hours. It's incredible. I love that about it. It's a really unique area for that. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things ever.
Canada started off as a UK possession.
Yeah.
UK, upper and lower Canada, United, the Britain and France.
Yeah.
And then over time, France sold, I don't know what the deal on that was, and then we all became Canada under the Commonwealth.
Yeah. We're still in the Commonwealth, right?
We're still
technically, or no?
We're still technically.
How does that work? Because we're
not in the. I believe we gained. I think we gained our independence from the Commonwealth in 1967. I think that's the year that.
But isn't there still some things where they say the crown, hun? Isn't there?
Have you ever seen a Bigfoot in the Canadian woods? There are places around here where people say they see Bigfoot on a regular basis.
Did you hear me?
I'm sorry. Yes, I was just answering a question.
I asked you first.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a contest.
Crown. I said something. Isn't there
crown?
No. Isn't there still a crown influence of some kind?
Yes.
Even though we're independent.
Our political system, our judicial system is all based on very strongly, almost entirely. We still have a governor general that is appointed by
the Queen,
Queen.
Now the King. Yeah.
Appointed by the Queen, but actually by the British Parliament. Stuff like that.
So there's still some connections.
We still have formal ties. We still have formal ties to Britain as part of the as part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
But we're not. But we are independent now. But that didn't happen until I don't know when it actually formally happened.
Oh my gosh, how much?
Peggy is the queen, and that's the only crown I know.
Lol. Sophie says, my mind is always blown how much you guys can still travel and be in Canada still. Have you?
Oh my God,
you can get from one side of the country to another in about 6 hours or here you can get to one side of the country and another about 6 hours.
We can't even leave the province in 6 hours.
I was just going to say, I think it's more than a 6-hour drive to get out of British Columbia, right?
It would be about 6 hours to get from here to Barb's house. And we live in the same province. She's just over on the island.
Yeah, because we'd have to take a ferry and then drive.
A friend of ours lives in northern BC. It's a 12-hour drive for her to get from here.
Sophie, Peggy, you should know. Lisa's questions always come first.
Apparently, I don't know. It's
let's see.
Yeah, the monarchy's still in our money. We have a lot of formal. We have a lot of formal ties. But we are, a lot of us just formalities, just because it's just good business. I guess.
Wife wins.
Yeah, the wife wins.
The wife wins with the haircut too. Remember, Peggy was working in a place with a bunch of ladies, and I cut Peggy's hair extra short or something, and she went in, and they're like, "What? Tell the story, because you tell it better than me."
Oh, I was working at a call center.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how diverse and accepting this region is. I'm working at a call center, and most of my coworkers are Indian and African women.
Yeah.
And I don't mean African American. I mean women straight from Africa. So there is a cultural
difference.
A
wide cultural
wide cultural difference. So and I'm walking in the one day, and they knew I had a wife, and they thought that was hilarious, whatever, right? And I come in the one day, and my haircut was just a little fucking weird, right?
Well, it wasn't weird. It was just short.
We'd shaved this. We'd shaved it. We had, because we just do this at home with clippers. We had shaved the side, did the thing, and I said, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep it and whatever. And all these women are like, well, does your wife like it? And I went, yeah. And then he goes, well, then you can't cut it. You have to leave it.
They had my back. Those
whatever
ladies.
she wants. Oh my God,
amazing.
All these women who stereotypically you should think would have a problem with all of this are like, no. You have to do what your wife says. You need to be a good partner to your wife.
Yep.
Did not take my side at all. They thought it was fucking hilarious that I was even trying.
Yep.
They were awesome ladies. I wish I could have still kept working with them forever.
Okay, we should do this draw. We've been on for about.
I'm getting that.
Because we've been on for about 2 hours, and I'm like, we're gonna have to draw and get out.
Yeah, in Belgium it takes 3 hours to cross the country. Okay, if I started in downtown Vancouver, okay, we kind of have a mega city, right? Where one city just. So if I start in downtown Vancouver, in 3 hours I could probably get to what? Well, it depends on traffic. In heavy traffic, it would probably take me, it's from here into the downtown, it's about an hour. And from here out to the other side of Abbotsford, which is the farthest area, it's about 4 hours. It'll be about 4 hours total to get from one end to the other, from downtown to Abbotsford.
Maybe. No, that's too long.
No.
Okay, too specific. Let's get into the draw.
It's too specific. Canada is fucking huge. And there are people who will come. They come in, they drive up to you and go, oh, I'm trying to get to the Ontario Science Center. It's like, that's about 3 days away that way.
Yeah.
Of 24-hour day
it's
driving.
It's time to do the draw now.
Apparently it's time to do the draw. I don't know.
Who became a badass unicorn? Oh, wait.
Oh, it's catching up with itself.
It's catching up. Is it going to give us Miss Trees?
Oh, you guys are awesome.
These might be renewals too now, because it did this test once before when we were on for a while.
Yeah, this is...
Tarot Toad. I was gonna say congratulations. Welcome. Okay, let's do the draw.
We don't know what happened. We're confused, but that's okay.
Okay, we're gonna do this. You ready to count down?
I've nearly finished crocheting a baby beanie while watching.
Are you ready to count down?
Okay, we're gonna count down for the mega deck, for the 3 decks in one with the bag.
There's no bag.
There was a bag.
No, I've got these in their boxes.
Oh, they're back in their boxes, so they won't fit in the bag.
So ready?
Okay.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Okay, let's see who wins. Who is it? Why am I in there? Oh, because I typed the example. So if me or Kyra get it, we got to redraw. Bunny kisses.
Well, congratulations. We know who you are.
We know who you are. I think you're in our province. That'll be easy. So we'll send these off. Just send us your address. We may have your address, but you
may still be in the chat. Or you should still be in the chat.
Confirm back your shipping address, and you know how to email me. So we will get your stuff shipped out.
Yeah, York is expensive but gorgeous. Yeah,
ASAP.
There's so many really nice places, and BC is just gorgeous. BC is absolutely gorgeous here. We live overlooking a small ravine. We get owls in there once in a while.
Yeah,
we get the crows, of course.
Wolves.
Yeah. Not wolves, coyotes.
Sorry.
The occasional fox.
Yeah.
Raccoons, skunks. Okay, raccoons and skunks are considered pests, but they're also a lot of fun. As long as you're not harassing them, they can be super, super cute. And just we're an hour away from like untouched wilderness, where all the Bigfoot stories come
I don't
from.
have to ship it very far. Yay!
Anyway, yeah, Vancouver is nice. It's pretty. Some people consider if you're used to a bigger place like New York City, you're going to come to Vancouver feeling like maybe that there's not as much to do.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a quiet, there's always something to do. So if you're looking for a relatively quiet life with lots of options.
Yeah.
But anyway, we like Vancouver. So back to that other thing, just to remind everybody, if you have not seen this yet, I'm giving this away.
Yes.
Next week. So come back after the video is processed, come back, leave a comment below with just make sure that the word quilt is there some way, somehow, even if that's all you say is quilt.
No hashtag. Just the word quilt.
Yeah, just the word quilt. She has a program that's going to look through for that word, and then that'll be your entry.
Yeah, so it can be in a comment or it can be by itself, but the word quilt, hashtag. That's how you enter.
I've seen the Children's Museum in Vancouver. The better one is in Toronto. The Toronto Science Center is fucking awesome.
I've never been, but I like the one out here.
If we ever go back to Toronto, we should go there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a padded tarot mat. Reversible, which means that this is also good for outdoors because it's not going to blow away in the slightest wind.
It's a little heavier than
it's a little heavier.
One,
yeah, the Science Center. Oh, that place
and it's
is
washable.
Awesome.
It's
fully washable.
Yep.
It may come with a couple of Bruno hairs attached, but I'm going to clean it up as best I can. He tried to climb on it. For those of you who missed it. So after this is all over, come back.
Yes.
Go below. Make sure you use the word quote somewhere, and we will be back in a week to take those names and comments and do a draw on those for this, and then we will give that away too.
Yes.
Okay. And this is like very pixel arty. Each one's a separate little block. If you can't, I think you can tell.
Yep, you can see it.
It is gorgeous, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
You want me to draw again? I can draw again. Are you sure?
I will take the quilt with the dog here. Does that give me an edge?
We can redraw. If you don't think you'll use it, we can redraw. It's totally up to you, though.
It's up to you. Do you want to redo that one?
Just double confirming before I hit buttons, because I can totally redraw.
Thanks,
yeah,
Ellen.
Peggy did beautiful work. Beautiful work. So she's got a video coming out.
I've got a short video coming up showing how it's done. It is I tried to film with the intention of a longer video when I was doing it, but it does take a lot of time. It's actually a really, really, really simple process, and I hope the video that I did make shows that.
Yeah.
But it takes time. It would have been like a 2.5 hour video to even begin to show the process, and I still would have had to cut out sections. Anyway.
Super true.
But yeah, I wanted to learn how to do it because I do have some actual pixel art designs that I want to try. So it's a really cool thing. And maybe I might try. I might do a smaller sampler just so that I have a reason to make a video and see how that goes. But that's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, we can play grandma on the camera and take him to the Science Center. There we go.
There we go.
But anyway.
Okay. Oh, hi, Bubby. So just confirm yes or no.
I'll tell you what. Bunny Kisses, you are the winner.
Yeah.
Take some time. No skin.
Yeah, you don't have to be in a big rush.
No skin off our ass. If you change your mind and realize that it's not going to work out for you, we can have a separate draw later. This is not the only live that we're
don't
ever
feel pressured to do a redraw right now.
And maybe we'll just do it as a private draw just in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
If you put your name down for something in a moment of excitement and change your mind, we are never ever going to have a fucking problem with that, because we appreciate the fact that you're here and that you're participating, and that's fine with us.
Mm-hmm. If you're sure now and want us to redraw immediately, that's
fine.
Absolutely
sure right now, but otherwise
think about it.
Actually, let's just do it next time. We'll do it next time. Let us know your decision. Take your time over it. And we'll either do it live on our next live here, or we'll do it in the group, or we'll do something. So don't feel pressured. Don't feel stressed.
Don't feel pressured.
Don't worry about it.
All good.
Don't worry about it. That happens.
Yeah.
I've made bigger mistakes on purpose, so don't worry about it.
That's true.
Okay. In the meantime, Bruno actually got off. Oh my God, I'm covered in hair.
Covered.
I gotta go do that.
Peggy's gotta go Swiffer herself. No, not Swiffer. What's it called?
I have to change my clothes before I can sew, because he just gets me so covered sometimes.
Yep, because he's a cuddler.
Thank God it's sticky fur though. Could you imagine if it was always like drifting through the air?
Oh, yeah. Thank goodness it's just stuck to you.
It's stuck to me. It's not all through the.
Swiffer was the wrong word. Okay. I get my words mixed up.
As much as carpeting holds the hair, at least it's holding it down instead of letting it get up in the air on my shit. I don't know what I would do.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're out of here.
We are out of here. We're going to go. I'm going to go get a snack, maybe some more pop. I'm not caffeinated enough.
Yeah.
And we are going to let you guys go. And thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Just imagine me dancing with a bop. More like riding it off to my next destination.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll be doing another one of these casual hangouts next month, so keep an eye out.
We've decided to do at least one of these a month.
Yeah.
Because we miss you guys.
We got to say goodbye to dogs. Okay. Bye.
We said goodbye and
say
now
bye.
They're doing the
say
thing.
Bye.
Bye. Get that out of my armpit.